Hey. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is AQ here. Thank you all for coming out yesterday. If you came out yesterday to Fatty Sunday show, thank you for coming out. Yes, for the support. Love you, love you, love you. Now, please hit the like button when you come in the door. Please hit notifications so you will be informed of being here, there, and everywhere. And this is the Potential Candidate Show, and we will be here for just a few because we want to highlight some of the people we saw this week. We want to highlight some of those people, right? Because there was some interesting people that came on, some funny people that came on, and, people are doing their own thing. So I just wanted to come on here and say, hey, it's a Monday, and there's some weird and interesting people hitting Kendra's show. And I had to ask myself, why are there so many goofy people hitting Kendra's show? Goofy people. Not necessarily goofy, but different, interesting, weird. The dating pool seems weird these days. But it's a whole bunch of reasons why. And it's not really no reason to tell, but there's a couple reasons why. I mean, the leftover, it's called, one of them is because it's like a leftover effect. In any pool of candidates, the ones that are highly sought after, the ones that are highly desirable, the ones that are highly stable, the ones that are looking for a relationship to be stable in, tend to get partnered up pretty quickly. So that's why we are seeing new people that we have not seen and new interesting people to hit the dating scene. Because, if you're really interested in being in a relationship, interested in partnering up with somebody, you get into that relationship or you find somebody pretty quickly because they know all your faults and your flaws and they want to get together because they're physically attractive. It's a biological thing. And so when people get on these dating apps, there's some goodness to the dating apps. If people are mostly honest, you don't have to take everything into account, but you can take most of the things that people check on those sites as for real. It's only when you get in person and you meet the person, talk to the person, then things solidify. Oh, they like golf. I like golf. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to lie about shit like that they like golf. So there's certain things that you can find out. What favorite line is that? I don't know what favorite line that is. But there's things you can find out pretty quickly, and that's why we don't see that many people on we see people on the dating apps, but a lot of people have been taken because they are normal, everyday wear and tear human beings. See, we tend to highlight the ones that are unusual. The ones that we see, on SBC, we see on here, we see on other dating shows. We tend to see the ones that have been going viral, or we just don't pay attention to regular people. The regular people are getting in relationships. That's why I have always said that regular people are on these dating apps. They just weird. All of us are in the middle. It's some of the extreme people that are on the end, right? And most of us are normal, and most of the people that you see are normal, right? So, and a lot of people just want to date to see if they want to date. They're scared to date. They're scared to put themselves out there. But just put yourself out there and you can probably find somebody if you put yourself out there and be honest and upfront and understand the pitfalls of being in dating relationships. But without further ado, let's see our first candidate from Kendra G. Right. Let's see. Interesting people, but who knows?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, did you mean to call the show?
Actually, I did. I didn't think you were
Hey, Triple.
going to accept
Steven.
my call.
I did. What's your name, sir?
Oh my God! Wow!
Hi.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
I love your ensemble. You're together with the 4th of July theme, everything like that. Oh my God! I'm on the show.
Yep.
Wow.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Here, what's your name?
My name is Derek.
Derek.
Like Derek Jeter. Like Derek Jeter. There's no Rick in my name. He's younger than me too. I'm 52.
Okay. What you do? Where you calling me from? What city or state?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
What do you do?
Victorville.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Derek?
Child Protective Services.
Okay. Derek, have you been drinking? They're telling me to ask if you've been drinking.
Really? It's the 4th of July. Yeah, I've had a drink.
Okay, you're right. You're in your home.
I think you done have more than 1 or 2 drinks, Derek. But that's cool, because it's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's okay.
So we just wanted to know so we can understand, but let's keep going.
I got you. You're from ATL.
I'm not from ATL.
Oh. Okay.
I live in California. I was born in Connecticut. I spent a lot of my life in Chicago.
Beautiful.
What's up? What's up, Dream Girl?
Beautiful.
What's happening? What's happening?
Nothing much. Nothing much. How you been?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
I seen you for a second on Fatty Panel. I didn't watch it too much yesterday, probably like 20 minutes or so, but I seen it. It was a lot. That was a Royal Rumble over there.
I know, right? Hey, I was trying not to get shot with strays over there.
Yeah. I see Don Quisha pulled up to that thing.
That's wild. She pulled up. I was like, Fatty, yeah, okay, I see what you doing.
he really going for it now, right?
I was like, you just messy today, boy. The whole point is to see what the hell is gonna go on with him and any kind of collaboration he might do with her. She was on Kendra G show. You saw her.
I remember. That's where I remember her from. Because you did a review of her too.
I was just waiting. I was waiting for somebody to say, "Oh, she did a review," and then have Fatty bring pull it up in front of everybody.
That would have been crazy.
I know it would have been wild. I was ready to get ratchet.
Oh man, it was gonna be slugging it out time then.
I was ready to defend my position. If he would have pulled me up, I would have been ready to defend my position. Yes.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Me to put you on the spot. That's good.
Because I thought that's what he did. When I joined it, when I got there and I pulled up, she was there already. I was like, "Oh, Eddie, you real messy, right?"
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head, now you really messy. I love you, but you really messy because you already know I did a video about her, and then you gonna bring her on here so she can go off on me. But she didn't say nothing, so I don't know exactly what's with her. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the deal is with her or whatever. She seems kind of offbeat. I ain't really got a lot to say about it. You know, I don't know her.
Cause I was like, I couldn't tell whether it was normal or it was. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed to be kind of some things going on. Right. But hold on, HQ. Black America said you was agreeing with her a lot too. Now hold on.
Why the hell would I start a fight? Wasn't no point in starting no fight.
What if she was saying some bullshit though?
No, she wasn't really saying any bullshit. You know, she wasn't really saying anything outrageous. I could get behind some of the stuff she was saying. She wasn't saying nothing outrageous. She was just very loud, like scream, like loud, like as in you really can't.
She just her look is just wild. Like I ain't calling nobody ugly, but just the look is wild.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't know whether it was an act or it was something mental. So I wasn't trying to poke the bear, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because you could say, yeah, you were so and so and so,
yeah,
and then she be cussing the whole stream, and I was like, oh, I'm not even.
Yeah, she had a lot going on. Oh yeah, shout out everybody in the panel. Yes, Freak, Erica, Black America, yes. Stevie James. Shout out everybody. Right. But yeah, she I could just tell from the little time I watched her on there. I was like, yeah, this is something going on with this girl. But Fatty would pull her up though, because hear about drama. I ain't mad. You gotta have an entertaining show.
But I was waiting for him to pull. I was waiting for him to pull that my critique or my thing. I thought I was waiting for him to pull that out. I was like, "Oh, you so messy, Fatty." Now
damn
well that I done did a review on her, so you gonna bring her up here with me, and then have me tag team with her. I was like, shh, but she never said nothing, so we never really got into it. So I don't know. Maybe she didn't know who I was. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it could have been maybe she just didn't know who I was, but I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe she didn't go back and think about people making videos about her. I don't know. Yeah,
maybe she didn't see it. Who knows? I don't know.
So I was just waiting for that particular moment to happen, or I was just going with the flow. Here and there. I wasn't trying to take no shots because she. And there would be no reason for me to take shots. So I let them do the taking of the shots, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to be, but it's not a matter of agreeing with her. I was just egging her, she talking, just let her talk, let her do her thing. Ain't nobody trying to poke the bear. That's all it was. It was a matter of not letting her, us poke the bear. Yeah, she was on one yesterday, definitely. But that's okay. Angry Man got that smoke. Angry Man got that smoke. So better them than us women. He was the one who got that smoke.
Oh man.
Yeah, because he came on there, she went ham as soon as he hit the damn board.
What was the problem with Angry Man?
He said something to the other girl, the young girl.
Yeah.
Her name Jazz. He said something about you a liar, blah 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 blah, or something like that. And then he said, Angry Man said that, and then she came on there and was like, "Mother effer, you don't talk to no female like that, you bitch, da." Right? So I'm like, oh. Yeah, but he didn't debunk nothing, because I don't know why what he got on there and he said was we were lying about something, and I was like, no, we're not. That's how women respond. You just want to put a narrative on it, and we're just telling you this is how. I can't really remember what he said we were lying about, but I was like, no, we're not lying about that. That's just the way women respond or something like that. So I don't know. Okay. I can't remember. I was ducking Dunkisha. I was like, I couldn't even believe she got on there with that name.
I wish hold on. Project said Angry Man was debunking Dunkisha though.
Yeah, he was. They was at it. Okay, they was at it.
Oh man, that's wild.
He came in hot, and then she was like right there ready for the smoke, because she kept saying from the beginning, even in the back when you all weren't seeing us and we were back there, she was like, anybody gonna come for the smoke? I got smoke for them.
That's what she said?
Yeah, damn. She was in the back before we even got on the camera. She was like, I got smoke for anybody that won't smoke. I got smoke for them. I was like, woo. And I was like, Fatty gonna pull my shit out. I already know.
Dang.
I already know. So I was already bracing myself. You know, I was already bracing myself to be even into a tussle with a female, which I don't really like doing that because it's unbecoming to be on a, be on a panel. Just you know what I'm saying?
You mean like Bob Cherry?
Yeah. I went off on her one time, but that pissed me off. Me and her only went back and forth one time, but that's the only time I really went off on panel. But she was like, she seemed like a decent person. It's just I didn't know whether it was a mental thing or that was the way she was or how, I just didn't know.
She seemed like she had some things going on with her, to be honest.
Right. Because I looked at her. I finally looked at her and I was like, wait a minute. Did she have two different types of hair? I mean, what was going on? I don't know. But I mean, she seemed like a decent person. But before she came out, she said, I got smoke for anybody that's coming up here for smoke. I got smoke. And I was
That's what she said?
Yeah, she said that in the back. Anybody got smoke? I got smoke for you. I can meet you there. She said, I can meet you there. If we got smoke, I will meet you.
Damn.
Like,
okay.
So what you saw was she wasn't outrageous with it. She was just like, look, I probably know that there's smoke out there for me, blah blah blah. And she was like, I got you. You come with the smoke, come with it. I'm coming. I got something.
Yeah. But she's like the female equivalent of me coming up there like Jerome from Martin. Remember Jerome? Yeah, how he was. He's a player. He's over the top and shit.
Right.
That would be like me coming up there like that. Now, of course, ladies will have smoke for that.
Right.
So
I can understand it. I can completely understand it. She's an interesting person, but you don't know what kind of can of worms. We women, we decided we wasn't looked at me and Jazz. We was like, we ain't finna antagonize nobody, right?
Right.
We was like, let the men do the antagonizing to this lady. We ain't finna do no. So me and her, we just silently agreed. No, we ain't finna fight with nobody on no panel because we all gonna look crazy. So if it's gonna be one of them, it's gonna be her. That's gonna look crazy. It ain't gonna be me. So
no, I dig that. I can dig that.
And Jazz with her boyfriend, her man was there, so she wasn't finna get out of pocket, and I wasn't.
Okay.
No way, because Jazz man was sitting right next to her, I guess.
Okay.
And I was like, nope, I ain't finna get dragged. Long as Fatty don't show my review, we
If he would have showed that, you'd have been mad at him.
No, I wouldn't have been mad at him. I would have been bracing myself to get cussed out,
Oh.
Then I would have had to get out of body, and then I don't really like to do that. I'm more than willing to run to the smoke. I ain't scared of the smoke. I ain't scared of no smoke. I just ain't gonna antagonize nobody.
Right. You ain't out there looking for it, right?
No, I ain't looking for it. But that's what I thought was the setup yesterday. Oh, okay. She looking for. I brought her over here to get that smoke, and I was like, okay, I deal with the work because I said what I said, right?
Yeah. You definitely went in. That's a damn show. You went in. You went in on Cooking with Kaya, but that was trolling though. You got to talk about she was ugly. I was like, all right, now. That was just trolling.
But everybody saw what they were supposed to see. She is who she is, and she's unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. She kind of like a caricature.
I couldn't tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that would have been messed up. I agree with Project. If Fatty would have done that, that would have been messed up. I would have never done nothing like that to nobody on the panel. Now, if she had already seen it and she just came on there and had smoke,
right,
that would have been different.
Right.
But I would have never pulled that up just to have drama.
I was like,
a man shouldn't do that.
I was like, I know Fatty did not invite me because he had been asking me before, but I never came on because I was like, you know what? Hey, I don't want to be on no panel that's like 6-7 hours long. I just don't want to do that. And he just kept asking me. I was like, no, you know what? Let me just go on here and say, yeah. So I said, yeah on Thursday when he asked me. And I was like, okay, I get on here. But when I saw her, I was like, ooh, fatty, you know what you did. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But,
Oh man.
like I said, she may not have recognized me. She may not have, and maybe she will later. Maybe she will, somebody might say something between now and the next time we meet. And then I might get some smoke. I don't know.
Okay. What's up, Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus. Hello. Zeus. You there? Oh, he doing something. But anyway.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? What it is? What
we saying hello. We pulled you up. What's up? What's happening?
First of all, let me say thank you to HQ for having me on the panel. And HQ, no matter what happens after this, I want you to know I love you. All right.
Okay.
Big props to everybody in the chat. Lex, you my man. You know that. You my
salute, man. Salute.
HQ, let's talk about the panel yesterday. So I think you did a couple of things before you even got to the panel, which shows your growth. You put up 3 or 4 pictures posting, hey, in 10 hours, I'm going to be on the panel. In 4 hours, I'm going to be on the panel. In 2 hours. Right. And that was awesome that you did that. You put yourself in the best light. And I think Fatty is really good at the technical aspect.
Right.
He's really good at the admin, the backroom stuff. So that's, don't get me wrong. He's the king of shenanigans. I've watched this show and other stuff, but he does bring some really good elements as far as the technical. And as long as you work with him and you can get a couple of things, I think that's the growth part of it that you have to look at.
Yeah.
I think when I saw you, so I watched, I don't know, maybe 4 hours of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I love you too much for me to watch 4 hours of that.
Yeah.
But what I will say is the other lady was talking to be talking. And she is the poster child of combative, too old.
Oh, yeah.
And she at the cookout turning the grill over.
She got all of the things too. Light skin, a little bit overweight, attitude. Did she have kids?
A pirate's tooth.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what
she got. A pirate's tooth.
She had kids. Yeah.
Did you see the picture that Fatty put up? He know he was wrong. Y'all remember when Jamie Foxx used to be on In Living Color and his name was Wanda?
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Next door to Wanda.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I never seen the show.
It's called Jamie Foxx was on. Was it In Living Color or was it who was that?
It was In Living Color.
Martin. It was Martin. It was Martin.
Living Color. Yeah, it was In Living Color.
Yeah.
And she had the same mouth expression as Wanda did.
Damn.
Yes, and that was terrible. I was like, no, you didn't do that. And I knew it was going to start a fight, but she didn't probably see it because she said she couldn't see. She could only see a small snippet of us. So she never saw what he actually did. But we in the audience saw what he did. And I was like, Fatty, you really want to fight with that woman because she ain't with you. So I was, that overbite was wild. And, look, I was trying to get through the night without getting into a fight. That's all.
You did good. And see, we need as men, now we saw that you have that component. You can't pretend like you don't have that component because a lot of times when you want to say something, you put your neck down. You put your top lip on the ground. I like that. That shows you can be worked with. I like that.
And you saw they kept trying to drag me in. You saw they kept trying to drag me in. Hey, HQ, what you got to say about it?
Over talking. Yeah, they kept over talking you too. I peeped that. But here's where I want to go with the conversation. Jag talked in circles.
Jazz.
You mean Jazz?
Jazz.
She has hot chick syndrome.
Yeah.
Jazz has hot chick syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk. I'm not gonna say nothing, and then I'll stand on what I said like I said something. Because y'all was saying something like it was transaction. And she was talking about reciprocation, and then she explained that reciprocation and transaction was different, but then her definition was transactional.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend came on, and explain that. Like, and I was like, oh, you so hot. You just talk just to let people know you in the room. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Got
See, I've never been on a panel with her. That's the first time I've ever seen her and the other lady. So I didn't know any of those people. I just knew
Yeah, I seen her before. She usually hang on Anton panels.
Oh, okay. See, I've
Yeah.
never
that's where I saw her too.
Yeah.
I've never been on her I've never been on a panel with her or the other lady. So I had no idea what she was going to say.
If I'm not mistaken, and I can be corrected if I'm wrong, I want to say Fatty's origin is from Anton's panel, if I'm not mistaken.
Fatty is from Fight Club.
Yeah, that was Anton panel. Yeah, from Fight Club.
He was
on. Yeah. Because the Fight Club got closed.
Right.
Yeah, but I remember he had branched off and made his own panel before Fight Club closed down. But yeah, yep.
Yeah, so he did it. He was from Fight Club, and so he used to doing the messy stuff. He's used to that. So, and they got Jazz on there, of course, because she's a beautiful girl. They got Jazz on there. And I think it was just a contrast. I think they wanted a contrast. They wanted a beautiful girl. They wanted a not so beautiful person, the lady. And then they wanted me in between. I don't know why he picked me to be on that particular panel with them. But I was like,
he was probably waiting to see if Dunquisha had seen that.
I know. So I was
funny,
you need to
I don't
tell
know.
her.
I'm only joking. I don't know.
I mean, it could have been. I'm sure Fatty's seen it. I'm sure he has seen it. And maybe he thought she had seen it. But no.
Yeah.
No expression. Thank goodness it didn't happen that way. But we good. So, I said, me and you, woo. Don't forget. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, please. And thank you. Hit the like button. So let's get back into this video with this young man. Did you see this video?
Nope.
Okay, this is a new guy getting on here, and he sounds weird. But
thank you.
Let's listen.
Do you have any kids, Derek?
I have two. My kids are adults.
How old are your adult kids?
Son is 20.
Yes, you all hit the like button, please, and thank you. We need the likes. We need the hit of the likes. This is what we need.
He's Dora 18.
Both by the same woman?
Yeah.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, for 19 years.
Oh, wow. When did you get divorced, Derek?
Let me see. I was separated in December 2020. Divorced, I think, March of 2023.
Okay. Why did y'all get divorced? You don't have to share if you don't want to.
We were going in two different directions.
So
now we're very amicable. She's the mother of my kids. I have no ill will, but it is what it is.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Derek?
I'm an Aquarius.
So who do you think broke that family up? Triple, him or her?
I would say, statistically speaking, probably the woman.
Yeah, because he said, I have no ill will. She is the mother of my child, which tells me that she probably was doing something different.
HQ, of the 20 or so people I've known personally that have gotten divorced, only 2 of the guys declared.
Okay.
Yeah, so my choice will always be the woman.
Yeah, I mean, more than likely it's probably her. I mean, more than likely, it just depends on, how it goes. But see, here's the thing: even though maybe women are the only one, maybe they're more willing to pull the trigger. Let's put it that way. Maybe women are more than willing to pull the trigger. Not necessarily that he didn't do nothing wrong or she did anything egregiously wrong. Maybe men always say, we ain't gonna leave unless X, Y, and Z. Maybe she was more the first to pull the trigger.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. That's been proven. That's why the rate is like 80% women.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah, you ain't gonna get me to argue that.
Right. So she's
Yeah.
more than willing to pull the trigger. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. Like a woman called up Ashley
Uh-huh.
talking about leaving her dude. They had been together like 19 years, and
What?
she had caught him with a girl or something. And Ashley was like, Ashley was like, I ain't telling you what to do, but she was like, one time in 19 years, sweetie.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it does. Well, you gotta admit,
yeah,
you gotta admit that men do the same. It's got to be.
Hey, as I've said before, HQ, in no way am I absolving any men from doing dirt. Like if you agree to do something, then that's what you're on the hook for.
Right.
And I've said that several times. I mean, it's different type of relationships though. Some people have a understanding and they do what they want to do or whatever. But if it's just top to bottom, hey, this is what it is, and you don't do that, then hey, you're on the hook.
I mean, one time in 19 years, yeah, I would hesitate. But that don't mean I would may or may not take the out. You know what I'm saying?
HQ, I know you would take the out because you was like, I'm getting my lick back.
But I'm just getting, I'm just trying to be honest. I don't want to lie to nobody and say that it would be okay and I would be okay with you doing that. I'm just not going to be okay. I know I'm not going to be okay with that. Because it would just burn me to no end. It just would. Because I always believe you can talk to somebody. As long as I'm giving you sex, as long as I'm communicating with you, as long as I keep my body up in X, Y, and Z, there's no reason for you to cheat. So therefore, it would be like a personal thing. It would just be a personal thing for me. And I'd be like,
I would say this. I would implore any woman, especially if she's been with the guy that long, if had no other major issues. Again, I would not tell anybody to leave or stay. Nor am I a relationship person, a relationship expert. But I would say I would really give some serious thought to that, and also keep in mind it likely ain't like that. Now, it's one thing if a guy that took that on as like another woman and he funding it and all of that shit. That's different. But just sex, like, again, like, it ain't like that for women. Like again, like I'm not into redhead Asian girls, but if one with body showed up, who am I to be like I'm cool on her? I'm just saying.
See, you never know how you're gonna respond. Some people crash out.
Because in a lot of those scenarios, and I ain't saying it's right, it be basically put on a platter. It's the difference between something that's put on a platter and something you got to put on some grind for.
Right.
Yeah. And that's
we just don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't want to speculate.
So, I would never tell people. I would never tell a person not to leave. I would never tell a person to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I wouldn't tell a person to leave. If it's violence or something like that.
Yeah, I would do that.
The kids at risk. I would tell somebody to leave because if you don't and something happened, then it's like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it ain't none of that, I can't.
You know what advice I would give you, HQ? I would just tell you to move across the street.
Why move across the street?
Why not? You guys will figure it out, but you ain't leaving. Just go across the street for a couple months. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but so we understand that 9 times out of 10 it's probably the woman, and it's not a matter of her just leaving for no reason. These are complex human beings. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure possibly something happened. I don't know.
Right. We can't say. So let's listen.
All right.
Well, what's he saying about me?
He in the comment section now.
Oh, good God.
I do see that.
Yeah, the nose ring. The nose ring is what it is. And listen, people can say whatever they want to say, all what they want. No one on here that's commenting knows a thing about me. And that's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I got you, Derek. Okay, so here we go. You ready? Here we go. We got.
Wait, I got to stand over some of my body, right?
Well, no. I got a few questions before that question. That wasn't the next question. I got some more questions for you first.
All right.
Okay. This is Derek. Not like Jeter, but 52 Aquarius, New Jersey.
52 Aquarius from New Jersey. Yes.
He works in child
At
protective
HQ,
services.
would you date him?
Would I date him?
Yeah.
Depends on how tall he is.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I was trying to explain yesterday on the panel. A woman may say that she wants X, Y, and Z from a man: protection, provision, have a job, be nice, be personable, and all that. But she don't know that until she talks to him. A person doesn't know another person until they talk to them. But you have a biological response to human beings, and that makes you attracted to human beings. There's plenty of human beings that I'm attracted to, and they may be short. But it's only when I get into a conversation and start talking, actually be up close and personal with the person, that's when you find other things have to take, consideration. Mm-hmm. We see all over TikTok, Instagram, we see beautiful people, right? And you have a visceral reaction. That's why women are in people's inbox. Okay. That's why you see a lot of people in these fine ass men's inbox, these fine ass ladies' inbox, is because it's a biological response.
No, I get that.
So when he's to me, he's somewhat handsome. So yes, I have a biological response to the person, but I don't really like the way he talk, but still, I can't help the biology of it.
Yeah. Okay.
His ex-wife. Derek, what kind of woman are you looking for?
So if he was 6'4", you would definitely date him though.
Oh hell yeah. Definitely. I would have to talk to him though. I'd have to talk to him.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Because I don't know. He might be, a snooty person, and I don't like those kind of people.
Awareness.
Maybe he's been mentored by James Baldwin. Let me stop.
Someone that's phrased like, let's just get to the next chapter and do what we want to do, because what we did is what we had to do. Let's do what we want to do in the next chapter. That's all I want.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And I'm not a drinker. I haven't had a drink or had alcohol in like years, maybe decades, I would say. So
okay.
What are your deal breakers?
Well, I don't smoke cigarettes, nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, it's really nothing. Young kids probably won't work for me because I have kids that are adults. I want someone that wants to explore themselves. I have chickens. I garden. I cook. I do a lot of things, and I just want to have a good time for the next. So what? I'm 52. I can retire in 3 years. I just want to do the next big thing with someone that wants to do the next big thing as well. Right. That's all.
Okay. Should she look a certain way?
Well, I work out 6 days a week. So my thing is that, listen, everybody is in progression. So you have goals. It's all good. It's all fine. But like, play college basketball. I just maintain myself. If you want to hang with me, you should consider those things as well.
Okay.
Okay, so she should be active in the gym.
Yeah, of course.
This brother can barely talk. He need to.
No, he's sort of. I think he's inebriated.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. He's drunk. He needs to sober up first.
Right, right. But see, you know what? When you get to drinking, all of those, alcohol is a depressant, and that suppresses a lot of things, and then the real feelings might come out instead, and then this is what's happening. And
HQ, you the one to wait till you get drunk and be like, do you really like me?
oh, I know ahead of time. He's really he may be a little sauced, maybe a tad, because he's talking slow, and and he seems to be emotionally intelligent. He seems to be,
yeah, this type of talk could turn a woman off.
Yeah.
If you want to drive some kudakata, then this is the conversation.
I don't see him talking dirty and nasty, so that's the problem.
If not, I mean, depending, we can work it out. These are not like,
hey, if you called Jason Black, that would be the funniest call ever.
Yeah, but Jay, if he's not drunk, when he's not drunk, I'm sure he's on top of his thing when he's not, sauced. So I'm pretty sure he's probably on top of his game when he's not sauced.
You ever seen that video of David Hasselhoff was drunk trying to eat that hamburger?
They were having an interview with him.
No. He wasn't having an interview. He was at the house, and his granddaughter was like,
yeah, I remember.
You seen that?
Yeah, I remember.
And he was eating it off the floor or something.
Yeah, I remember. It was a terrible look for David. and sometimes this is a terrible. He might be a good individual, but this is a terrible look for a person that's looking for a. He's looking for a woman. This is a terrible look for.
Yo, man, that was crazy when David ate that.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Come on, I need you to hit the like button. We need likes. That's what we need. We need likes. Y'all got to turn the notifications on, so when the notification comes that there's a new video, I need you, when new videos come out, I need you to hit a like button and do all that good stuff. Not necessarily come over and just look at the whole video, but you can at least come over and give me a like and a share on the regular videos. Please hit the like button coming in right now, please.
Nice person.
Okay. Should she make a certain amount of money?
Nah, I don't care about none of that. But like, whoa. Let me say, because I've watched your shows, Ken. Watch them. My thing is this: is like, listen,
Why does he?
You should be able to handle yourself, because I can handle mine.
Right.
I live in New Jersey, one of the highest tax states in the nation, and I can handle myself. You should be able to handle yours.
Right.
And then we can come together and see what makes sense or not make sense. So I see all these hearts up in here. What?
They sending you hearts, Derek? Okay, well, the time has come.
Yeah, but what's the age range is he looking for? Is he looking for a person that's similar to his age? Or because he said he wanted a person that can move into the next chapter. So when somebody says they want somebody to move into the next chapter, they really mean somebody is similar to their age, got similar interests. We're both about to be retired. We finna X, Y, and Z. So let's see who he asked for, because this will tell the tale. Is he really talking like he want a companion, or is he talking that he just want somebody that's hot? Let's look.
Let's see this body, because you was ready to do the Kendrick Cam.
Who would be that? Listen, I don't know. What do we got? I'm not.
Put the camera down so we can see your full body.
Yeah. All right. That's
Can you?
Wait. Will it be Casey?
No,
he drunk.
Yeah.
He playing with the dog.
Oh, he got a dog. Oh Lord, he got a dog.
He's small.
Wait a minute, come on, put the camera down, bro.
Derek, can you put the phone on the banister? I see like behind you by your TV or something. Put the phone on the banister and then walk backwards.
Yeah.
So then this way we can see your full body.
No, you can see my full body.
Oh, it's kind of dark this way.
Anybody wants to see anything else,
It's too dark, actually. This doesn't work. It's too dark. It won't work.
Turn the light on in the house.
But we get the hang. You're in great shape, Derek.
Am I? Really? I work out. Hey, I do what I can.
Okay.
And And he got a nose ring. He got a ring right here under his nose. Y'all ain't seen that? What the hell is that? What is going on? Triple.
This is I'm seeing some tendencies on this brother by his attire.
What's going on?
But he's drunk, so I'm not gonna go in on him like that.
He got a septum ring.
Yeah, I know that's kind of wild for a straight guy to have.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Usually only two guys have that. Metrosexuals, like punk rockers that's like guitarists and stuff,
right?
Or like gay guys.
And I think it's
but like
it ain't
regular
no
heterosexual guys, especially black men, they don't really rock that type of stuff.
Yeah, very rarely do we see men with a nose ring. He got that. It's right there. It's we got to look at it.
When was your last relationship?
It's right there under his nose.
Yeah.
The middle.
That's why they was roasting the nose ring in the comments earlier.
Yeah,
because I know I got a nose ring.
Yeah.
Hey, Rainbow Kid said he think it's a booger.
No. What age is he looking
since 2020?
Oh, 2020.
Since 2020. Okay. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Maybe last fall.
Okay. You waiting for your next relationship?
I am. I'm not into this thing of just. I'm just not into it. We have to have a connection, or I'm not interested. We got to connect on multiple levels. I'm into having sex. If I want to have sex, I have sex anytime I wanted to. Maybe. But I'm not into none of that. I'm into finding the next one to go on this journey to the next chapter of your life. I'm 52, so that's all I'm saying.
Okay. What's the age?
His nose too big for those babies. Look, my nose ain't too big for those.
What did they say? I missed it.
My nose is too big for those rings. Listen, y'all can take my nose and do what you want with it. It is what it is with my nose. Listen, we all have flaws, we all have deficits, but listen.
I can't put my finger on it. Triple. What's going on? What's
this brother? It's a lot going on with this brother.
I can't.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. The
nose ring, the speech.
Yeah. Yep.
Falsiness.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say this too. You know who it was? Because I don't want to forget this, but I want to say it while I'm up here.
What?
You know who would be a good panelist for Fatty to have one day and kind of let him lead the panel one day would be that Jeff St. James guy. Yeah, he just came on the scene. He's the therapist. I think you did a cover of one of his
the dark-skinned guy.
Yeah, he'd be a good person because he was on Lapeef and he was phenomenal on Lapeef. He was dominant on that because he would have had a lot for that chick yesterday because she was saying a lot.
Smoke. He would have caught the smoke. See,
they tried to go at him on the Lapeef thing, but it didn't work though.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can be a therapist, but but everybody is saying they know how to read females X, Y, and Z. Yeah. You don't know how to read a female unless you are a female.
No. It wasn't. I'll say this. It wasn't just so much about him knowing or being like a female reader. No man is a female reader.
I remember hearing some of his talk. I remember some of his talking points. I remember him to a certain extent. And the one lady, what is her name? Bo. The one lady named Bo. That's the one.
Who is Bo?
Bo. She was on the panel with him. His name is Bo.
On Lapeef?
On Lapeef. Her name is Bo. Yeah. So yeah, I heard some of his talking points. I got to go back and look at it, but I heard some of his talking points.
Yeah, he growing pretty fast. He went when I first noticed him, he had like 3K subs, like probably a month ago. He got like 20,000 subs now.
Yeah, so but you I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
People need therapy. People need therapy. People need people. And I found the one thing I have found is that people they feel the need to they need somebody to talk to. They need somebody to validate. They need somebody to what is it called? To validate what they think. So and he, from what I read, he's another. From what I heard, he seems to be another red pill person.
Yeah,
red pill. I see.
Wait a minute, HQ.
Because he came on necessarily.
Well, I'm gonna say
to me, that's what he came across as. He came across as a red pill person to me.
What? HQ. First of all, let me say this. I don't know if he's proclaimed to be red pill. I know a lot of people who have made reaction videos have proclaimed him to be red pill. Mm-hmm. But I mean, even if he is, everybody gonna have a slightly different execution. Don't necessarily mean he's gonna be bad or nothing.
No, I'm not saying that he's bad.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that he's bad. I'm saying that that philosophy is not working for women. It's okay to keep doing it. It's okay to get all the subs that you want. There's a lot of men that go for it, and some women that go for it. I'm just saying, has it gotten you?
How is it? How is it? Let me put it this way, HQ, because for the most part, you're in a red pill space for all the.
Yeah, but I'm not a real pill.
No, I'm not saying you are a red pillar, but I'm saying you are. Brian Cherry ain't red pill either. She in a red pill space for the most part.
Right.
But yeah. But my question is this: in which way does it hurt the woman? I'm still trying to figure that out. Or it's anti.
How does it? It's not about
hurting the woman. Yeah.
Okay. When I'm not saying it hurts women. What I am saying is when you come into a space and you say all women think this way, then I know you're wrong. I already know you're wrong from you saying all women think that way.
Well, nothing. I'll say this: it's a lot of guys in this space that do generalize, but some things got to be like within context too. Because like when I was up here earlier, and you mentioned the divorce thing, and I was like, "Hey, I bet it's the woman." Like that'd just be like me saying all women that follow. Yeah, but everybody that get divorced is women that follow.
Yeah, but listen,
that's not true. It's not true.
See, listen to this. Yeah. Both you and I came to the conclusion that women have the most divorces. We both agreed to that, right?
They both file the most. Yes, they definitely file the most.
Okay, sure. But the reasons, me and your reasons are different. Men seem to think women just file because they just feel like filing. Hey, they wake up one day, they don't like being married.
No. I never said that.
No, I not said you. That. I'm saying the bulk of this red pill rhetoric says, oh, a woman just woke up and she just wanted a divorce and she don't care about the man and she got a divorce because she don't.
Who said that?
I'm saying the bulk of them. When you listen to Fresh and Fit, Donovan Sharp, Cooley, the Saint, when you listen to them, it's a woman just wakes up and she just wants to divorce and it don't matter, she just doing it just to be doing it.
HQ, I don't know if they said like that clear cut.
No, I'm not saying they said that clear cut, but most of them, if you track what they say, you track how they talk. Most of them think it's foolish that women leave X, Y, and Z. I'm saying I understand what they're saying. I'm saying I understand what I'm saying. They all have that particular flavor of why a woman leaves somehow, some way. She leaves because she just get tired. She don't want to do it. She X, Y, and Z. That's not why women leave. And I'm of the philosophy that women leave. Women always have a reason to leave simply because the bulk of the women have a reason to leave.
Well,
the bulk of the women have a reason to leave.
This is what you just brought up is kind of a multifaceted like discussion.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're right. I'm not saying.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of reasons, and it depends on who you're listening to. Because everybody got a slightly different take on that. But it's multiple reasons why a woman could leave. It could be a scenario where she never was really into the guy like that in the first place, but it was a good opportunity. She was getting older. She decided to do it. Like we really don't know. It's so many different situations.
But I'm saying when you have the conversation with a lot of these content creators, well, a lot of these men, a lot of them, not just a little bit, but a lot of them, they always have a philosophy. Why is it that women leave? And then it's like, okay, you have a reason to believe why she leaves. It's never that no reason that she leaves. She don't never leave for no reason.
Who said it was no reason?
A lot of them say there's no reason. No, yeah, a lot of them say there's no reason. It's a reason. Well, she just got tired of you. She just did X, Y, and Z or whatever. It's usually a reason that I look at and say, no, that ain't the reason why she left. That ain't the reason.
I'm gonna let Black America jump in here.
Thank you, Lex. Thank you. Let me jump in here. HQ, don't get up here fibbing. You fibbing now.
How am I fibbing now? Why people keep saying I'm fibbing when I'm telling the truth?
I'm going to tell you why. You're definitely in a real red pill space. All of the men who you talk to, we are all red pill.
Okay.
Now the degree in which we may be or speak and or act it out could be a little bit varied. But we Black. Most of us niggas never dealt with Fresh and Fit. We definitely didn't listen to Donovan Sharp. He got a whole white bitch. Niggas ain't listening to Donovan Sharp.
Yeah, but Donovan Sharp was one of the first ones that had the red pill. When I say red pill, I mean Kevin Samuels. I mean,
okay, so you can consider Kevin.
I mean, all of those.
You can consider Kevin Samuels. You can consider I guess you could consider Fresh and Fit, but that's not for Black men, really. That's just for men. It's like Andrew Tate, right? Andrew Tate says some great stuff, but that's not something that Black men just follow. He's just here in the space. It's what it is the majority of men agree on certain things and certain attributes. I don't think you like that the men say that most women. We don't say all women, HQ. We say most women. Yes. We don't say all. We don't say all women are hoes. We just says, you know what? It used to be a certain amount of hoes, and it used to be more wives. Now, most of the women are hoes.
And that's what I mean right there. That's that talking point I'm talking about that I don't agree with.
So you cannot agree with it, but you have to look at, and red pill just means the truth. So you have to look at what's actually factual and actually the truth. The women now say that they don't want to get married, right? They're in their 20 percentile worth of marriages. The men are still getting married. The men are up in the 30s, right? Now the men have to go and get foreign women to marry. The men still want to be married.
Right.
The women, if you look around, they don't want to be married. They boss chicks, they this, that, and the other. This is the culture. But the men still want a woman to love and hug up with.
Sure. You can't hug up. But I'm saying to you, the women, they don't know. Not that they don't want to get married, it's that they don't feel that marriage is necessary. And
okay.
From my
so what does that make them? Hold on. So what does that make them? If they don't feel that marriage is necessary, right, and they're going to suck me, Lex, and Zeus off at the bike show, what does that make them? Does that make them?
Yeah, not a lot of women go to the bike show now, so no.
Yeah, HQ, you need to go outside.
Gok for everyone. Gok for everyone.
Hold on.
You need to go outside.
So, see, and that's where you and I differ. That's where we differ. I don't think of women. I don't think of women who are out here practicing their own sexual discipline, or they're not being in a relationship. I don't think of them as hoes. Most women don't.
So what are they?
You got to get out, HQ.
Regular, normal, everyday. They don't see with everybody.
So if you're letting a man just use you because it's not using us as men. Like I said, nobody cares about the men, right? It's not you using us for sex. We're using you for sex. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck this nigga and leave. Yes, bitch. I love that. Like, we love that. If they're not hoes, they're not wives.
Well,
then what are they?
Why you ain't marrying the women?
They don't want to get married. I'm pretty
sure if you ran over to a woman and you started dating, I'm pretty sure she say she want to get married if y'all were dating each other.
You don't know what these women out here are doing. I promise.
There's some women who don't want to get married. There's some men who don't want to get married. But there is a group of people that would like to get married. There's plenty of people who would like to get married.
Oh my God.
And those men, they actually have to go overseas. You know, people got mad at me when I said, yes, let's deport all of the illegal people except for the women. We need them women to keep our culture and our black population going. Because our black women don't want to be wives. They want 6 figure. They want 6 feet. They want you to have 6 pack.
And this is the red pill that I'm talking about. That's why I don't listen to red pill like that, because I know that's not true.
How many black women have you had sex with, HQ?
I don't have to have sex with them. I'm a black woman. What do you mean? I don't have to have sex with them to know what they think. I'm a black woman.
You are an older black woman.
So what? I am on the dating market. I still see what's out there today.
But you don't count though. You don't count.
HQ, you're a unicorn. Hold on. Black America, hold on for 1 second. HQ. When we're speaking, you always throw yourself in. You're a unicorn in these situations. He's speaking generally. Black America, keep going, please.
Yeah, but I still see a dating market out there. I can go on a date. Last couple of weeks, I went on a date. Not one eligible candidate in my age range, not one. Without
you know why?
Without X, Y, and Z. Something is wrong. I don't understand what's going on.
No. You have aged out, so you're not going to have an eligible candidate for anything.
Out. Pussy is pussy. It don't matter how old I am.
No, it's not.
We looking at a man. Listen, wait a minute. Hold on. We are looking at a man right here on the screen within my age range. What do you mean?
He is not within your age range. He's 52. He's the same age as me.
He's still in his 50s.
Exactly, and I wouldn't fuck a woman in her 50s, and I'm 50.
He's looking
and I'm in my 50s.
He's looking for somebody in his age range. You're not. What do you mean?
No man is looking for a woman that
Most men are looking for somebody younger than them, not young.
Exactly.
Younger.
Exactly.
Younger.
Exactly.
Young. Younger.
Exactly.
There's a big difference.
So what don't you understand
There's
about
a difference. That? Younger, not young. Younger.
So what is young and younger? What's the difference?
Meaning he'll date somebody that's 40. Him right there will date somebody that's 45 or 50.
35, maybe
45 or 50. Most people Most people marry somebody within 5 to 10 years of their age. Most people.
That's when they're young.
No, yeah, that's in their younger years, HQ.
That's when they're young. When you're older, and you make more money, you don't have to date a bitch that's in your 5 years.
That's not how that works.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's not how that works.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I only got one.
You can date whoever you want to date. You can date whoever you want to date. But when you settle down and you try to get married, most people will marry somebody within 5 to 10 years of their age.
HQ, what I'm saying is dating.
That's one of the things I'm saying. You keep spouting these talking points, and I'm telling you,
it's not a talking point. It's a reality.
That's all you got to do is look up the statistics. Most people marry somebody within their age range. Most people do.
HQ,
I want Bonquisha to come back on.
Yeah, you kind of got multiple guys up here telling you.
No, how many y'all telling me?
No, what they trying to say is this, HQ. Yeah, what you're saying is correct. And when someone is in their younger years, that's generally what happens. But when a guy finds himself single at that age, usually he's not looking for a woman that's like 55 to 60, and he's 52 making some money and he's single. He's usually looking to go probably 10 or more years younger. That's generally how it goes.
I've been on multiple dates. I ain't met none that was that young trying to date an older woman or an old man.
That's proving my point. Did you see what you just said? That's proving my point.
I'm telling you statistically. You're telling me what you think.
No, I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I see.
No, what you see is older men trying to date younger women.
No.
Are we talking about regular?
HQ. Older men will date younger women. Yes.
Younger women, not young women. Younger women, not young women.
Yes, a 35-year-old woman is young to that guy. Okay. He's 52. Yes, 35-year-old woman as
a 52-year-old man, 35 is my speed. I love between 35 and 39. Yeah, those are the women I fuck with. So that is younger to me.
You are arguing to me statistics. I just told you statistically, most people marry within 5 to 10 years of their age. You keep telling me something different. I'm telling you, look up the stats. Don't believe me. Look up the stats. The stats say most people marry within 5 to 10 years. Most people do.
It's probably safe what
men want. I don't care what men want. I care what the statistics say.
HQ is probably safe to say in those stats, the majority of people getting married are on the younger side. So you got to factor that in too.
No, I factor in what the statistics say.
Can you show us statistics of people 50 plus years old getting married? I like to see the age swing with that.
The what? The 50.
I said, can we see some statistics of 50 plus year old men getting remarried or married?
Oh, somebody pull it up. One of y'all pull it up.
What Lex is saying? What Lex is saying is stop cherry picking the data. That's what he's saying.
I'm not cherry picking the data. You all are cherry picking the data.
Why are you yelling?
I just said you all statistically, people marry within 5 to 10 years of their age. Don't know a man that's 55 marry no girl that's 30 or 35. That just don't happen very often.
Are you serious?
HQ, come on now.
Come on, stop.
You're wild. You honestly think that Shannon Sharp and that 19-year-old girl is normal?
That's not even what we're talking about. How did you get that in the conversation? Oh, Lord.
Okay. Maybe not 19, but when you're older as a man and you have money, Bill Belichick is damn near 100 years old. He got a 24-year-old girlfriend. Leonardo DiCaprio, he has money. He has his life set.
Men who got money to pay. They are not getting love. They are getting paid people who they are paying for. You can pay anybody to do anything. You could pay me to date somebody that's 100 years old if you pay me right. And a 20-year-old and date a 50-year-old? You can't, right?
Anna Nicole Smith, chill out. Chill out.
And to you, 100 years old, you're younger.
Listen to the ladies. Listen to the ladies in the chat. Listen to the ladies in the chat. The ladies in the chat. I would never have dated a 55-year-old and I'm 30, 35. That's like babysitting when I date a 55-year-old and I'm 35. I'm just telling you, we women are not looking at you as a husband or a lover when you're that older than hers. So it's not a love match. It's a money match. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with love.
HQ. We love you.
We're
Get what you're saying.
Companionship, not love, HQ.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Say that again, Black America. Say it again.
We are looking for companionship. We don't give a damn about your love, HQ. We just want somebody there. I don't care. I don't care about you loving me.
Statistically, y'all ain't nobody proved to me that I was lying.
HQ. Listen to this. Listen to this. The marrying age right now, when most people get married, is between 27 and 32. So at that age range, the statistics you speak of would be correct. However, we're speaking specifically about an elder gentleman and his possibilities of getting remarried. It's not going to be the same age spread. That's what I'm saying.
Even with the age spread, men marry somebody within 5 to 10 years of their age. Most men do. Statistically, I'm not saying every day. I'm saying statistically, you marry somebody within 5 to 10 years of your age. Most people do.
HQ, can I get in? And thanks for having me up. Just to be brief, I think actually you all are speaking past each other. I think even though, to HQ's point, even though that may be true, that a man in his 50s most likely is going to marry a woman within 5 years of his age range, the truth is, if he had his pick of the litter, that same 55-year-old man would prefer the 25-year-old woman, the 27-year-old woman, the 30-year-old woman over the woman that's 50.
Yeah.
I think that's the point that the gentlemen are making.
That's your preference. But what happens is what I said. You normally marry within that age range. And normally you know. But see, you should know. I mean, I don't want to perpetuate this fantasy that you're 50 years old and you're going to be desired by a 25-year-old. That's just delusion on your part, right? And it's delusion. It would be delusion on my part.
None of us said that.
No, that's not what anybody said.
No, what you're saying is they want a companion. You think a 25-year-old is going to stick with a 50-year-old all the way through? You think that's true?
25 wasn't the age that was said.
Well, also, let me say this, though.
What's the possibility? What's the possibility of her staying there, past any money, illness, and all that good stuff? 9 times out of 10, it's not that particular way. You're not what she wants. You're not her first choice or her second choice.
I was actually about to make that point. It's not that a man in his 50s can't get a woman in her 20s. The point is, most likely, she desires him because of the money that he provides.
Right. So usually, it's not the same thing.
But I will say there are men. See, I'm only 30. I'm not going to say only 37, but I'm 37. I'm not in my 50s, but I was literally just in Hawaii. You had women in their 20s, in their early 20s, choosing up on me. So I'm not going to act like you can't be an older man and be desired by younger women. I would never say that. But if we're speaking about usually,
facts.
If we're speaking about usually, it's usually what the older man provides financially.
Right. Usually what he provides financially. That's cool. But most people, I'm still going to say it, most people marry within 5 or so years.
Yeah, the thing we got to remember, too, with the 52-year-old guy, even if he got a woman that was 42, that's still a woman that's relatively considerably younger than him. And that's probably the way he would go if he's in decent shape, situation, etc.
I don't know.
Don't go up.
he's going to talk about it. He's going to talk about the age range right now. So I would be interested to hear what
Yeah,
he
go
has
ahead
to
and play
say.
the video.
Let's listen to what he said. Let's listen.
Whatever, deviated nothing, no septum. I got no.
Oh, wait a minute. What do y'all think about the nose ring?
I think it's kind of fruity.
That's
I
why
already said that
Man
too.
should wear a nose ring.
at
Yeah,
50, at 50.
Or he likes white women. It's because we do got brothers like, you know, like I said, my brother-in-law, he loved the white girls. So, you know, they live a little bit different lives.
Yeah, well, oof. Well, we don't know what he like because he's
Sorry, Kendra. There's a lot of hate out there. I know you understand that. I do have a YouTube channel too, but won't get into that.
We can't promote that, Derek. Let's continue.
I got you.
Derek, what are your 3 flaws, sir?
What did you say?
Oh, they skipped the age range.
right.
Free?
No, 3 flaws, 3 things you have to work on.
I have to work on myself. Like, I can be sensitive. I need to ease up, be a little more flexible, and I need to be more in the moment. I don't have a passport, so I need to be more in the moment, be willing to travel. Yes, those are my 3 things I need to work. 3 things I need to work on.
Okay, all right. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Derek?
Because I'm the greatest.
Okay, because he's the greatest.
He's the greatest.
Derek, what's the age range you want?
Unapologetically dope.
So what makes you the greatest and the dopest, Derek?
Meaning because I have emotional intelligence and I can adjust and recalculate, and I'm there and I'm present. This is what it is. My kids are grown. We can be in the moment and see what the next big chapter is. And I have the grace of parenting over 20 years to do what we should do in the next chapter and not have any regret.
Okay. Derek, I did that question. Okay, my bad. What's the age range?
Yeah. These young ladies are talking so mad junk.
What else they saying about you, Derek?
No. Listen. There's no Rick in my name. Stop spelling my name wrong. Derek Jeter. He's younger than me. Stop with the D-R-I-C-K. There's no Rick in my name. Just cut it out.
How do you spell your name, Derek?
D-E-R-E-K.
D-R-E-E-K.
D-E-R-E-K.
D-E-R-E-K. I got it. Derek, what's the age range you would date, sir?
Well, I'm 52. I mean, who wants a mature dude? Like, listen, 30 is too young. 35 is young. 38, 40, maybe 42. 42 to 52. And that 10-year range is for me. 52, a little older than me, depending on how you look. It's all good.
Okay. All right, Derek.
Now we got the look.
That's a respectable range.
Right. I said about 10 years. It's 10 years. Most people will pick between 5 and 10 years. And the average is probably 2 or 3 years. But most
he didn't go up though, HQ. This is
yes, he did. He said if they're older,
depending on how you look.
Right.
That means Holly Berry. That means the lady. That means the lady that Jeff Bezos just married, Lauren Sanchez, like Jennifer Lopez. Depends on how you look.
Right.
Yes, HQ.
But he didn't rule. He didn't say hell no, like you said he would say. I said he's going to.
I said he was going to go younger.
10 years. That's it. That's all he went. 10 years. Yes.
Now,
but I'm saying statistics.
Are you
y'all
on
look
the
up
Singles
statistics.
dating app?
Statistics say.
I am.
Okay. What's your name on the app, Derek? I appreciate you.
I forgot. I think it's D Bailey.
Let me look you.
I haven't been on there in a while. D Bailey,
Well,
Derek.
Here's the thing.
Why is he looking for? Why is he on this? Why is he on the dating market anyway? He's not a.
Didn't his wife die?
No, he
He said he had some grown kids. I thought he said his wife died or something.
He said remember he said that we've been divorced and I don't have no ill will towards her. Remember at the beginning?
Oh, okay.
He was the one who didn't have no ill will towards his woman. Hey, so he's a single out here. I mean, I'm assuming he's not fruity. See, the septic ring and the voice is kind of throwing me off, right? And he's out here. If he's so emotionally intelligent, if he's so X, Y, and Z, why is he single?
Hey, HQ, I want to revisit what you said earlier.
What?
You was like, pussy is pussy. Maybe you could deep dive on that a little bit more.
What do you mean?
That got me.
What did I say? What did I say? In what context did I say that?
No, they were just talking about the age.
You said it in the context of dating, which I said, no, it's not. Nobody, except for an older man, wants to fuck a grandma. That's it. I'm his same age. I don't want to fuck nobody, grandma. I will possibly. Yeah, I possibly will. But up until this point, no, I have not had sex with nobody, grandma.
But the whole point is you're not the average everyday guy, just like this is not the average everyday guy.
I am. I'm 5'8". I'm medium ugly. I'm the average guy. I'm not no big. You seen me? I'm not no big dude. Like I'm a regular dude.
Yeah, but you still have those red pill talking points that throw all the other women in the corner and say we ain't dealing with him on no permanent basis. You still have those talking points though.
That's false. That's false.
Yeah, what did that got to do with anything, HQ?
Because you're gonna get a certain type of female. You're gonna approach a certain type of female. You approach a certain type of female, she gonna be like, "Oh hell no, I ain't dealing with that kind of talk. I ain't dealing with any of that kind of talk." Right? Because a lot of people come across.
That's completely untrue.
You have to think about what you have to think about what you say. I am a person that I can understand. I can understand the talking points because I don't have any skin in the game. So I look at them like X, Y, and Z, and I see how the women respond to those talking points, and the women are turned off. You can just go to the Lapeef show and see how those women are turned off by those talking points. Okay, I'm just not saying me. I'm just saying go to the Lapeef show and look at the women that you hear the talking points from. Listen to Jazz, the chick was on the stage with me. Talking points. I'm saying those talking points are great that you all think it works for you, but it don't work for the everyday average woman. That's all I'm saying. Because they're turned off by the caveman thing. The caveman thing is great.
It's not really a caveman thing, HQ. I think that's an extreme. Respectfully.
What do they come up? Do they say, well, you got to have emotional intelligence? You can't be none of that leader shit. You got to do the partnership shit. You got to do that. Do they say that? They say something different.
How cute are the women on the Lapeef show?
You said what? I can't.
Yeah, say it again, Black. You broke up. Say it again.
I said, how cute and or beautiful are those women on Lapeef?
Well, see, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't look at people in terms of how they look. I look in terms of how people.
That matters a lot, HQ.
No,
it do.
Only matters to the person that's attracted to.
And that values it matters their sexual market value.
And it does. No, so that don't even work either. So I just say it because that don't even work either. Why don't it work? Because some men are still attracted to heavy-set women.
Here we go. Here we go.
Really, let's not do that, man.
Hold on a second. Let me make the announcement. The gaslighting room is now open. Please step in.
How am I gaslighting them?
Welcome to Gaslight TV.
How am I gaslighting you all when you all say I'm not talking about you specifically. What I am saying is this: when men keep saying when men keep saying I only find these women attractive, and then you come to find out when you dig deep, they like something else or they attracted to something else. That means you're a fraud. That don't mean I'm a fraud. That don't mean I'm gaslighting you.
It's not liking it. Sex is not like it.
You're not the only one who said it. A lot of men have said it. Go over there on Ham's channel.
Hold on.
Ham's channel.
Hey, Black America, I want to correct you on something respectfully. You are not an average dude. You have not lived an average life. I think you strive to just be normal and peaceful, but you are not an average dude. You are way above average. With that said, I'm in.
So I'm saying you are not the only ones who said that. But every person that comes on here, the red pill, don't deal with no heavy ladies. Don't deal with no fat. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Don't deal with no fat women. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't deal with this person. And then come to find out on the back end, that ain't particularly true. So my whole point is this: I'm just taking you at your word that men are maybe attracted to this particular heavyset woman or a specific instance here or there. I'm just taking you at your word.
HQ.
So if you tell me that you just like skinny women, and then 5 months later I find out like Cooley married to a white woman, got a white woman, got kids, she's single mama. No. Stop telling me the shit that stop telling me these talking points when I know they are lie.
Look,
that makes no sense, HQ.
Yeah, I'm lost.
It makes perfect sense as long as y'all admit what you said.
Okay, hold on, HQ. Let me just explain dynamics. The counselor you have, the priest you have, the police officer, the court, the president. It don't matter what year you're in. All of those people have a job. Their life will not reflect their job. Their job may be to hold 100% purity, aka you're saying the message is messed up because of the messenger. All of those people have good points. When you try to look at their life and debunk what they're saying, you're missing the point. Take the personality away from the point and just look at the point that they're talking about. With that said, I'm in.
I'm not saying that people don't have valid point, that what they say is not valid to a certain extent. I'm saying you all say it as though it's an absolute. Don't deal with that baby mama. She's a hoe. Don't deal with that fat girl. We don't like no fat girl. Don't deal with that. And then come to find out,
HQ.
Life is all about nuance.
Nobody says that, HQ.
Yeah.
So
nobody says that.
So I'm saying, why do we keep hearing that when that's not true?
I would do
Oprah. Is true, HQ.
I would do Oprah. I would do Oprah.
Yeah, yes, I would do. I would have sex with Oprah. I would have sex with Precious. I almost threw up in my mouth. But I would not take her that was hard. But I would not take her anywhere. Yes, we will have sex with women that we don't like and are not attracted to, HQ. Men, it used to be a list of animals that men had sex with, HQ.
No.
Because men don't fuck anything. I promise you.
You more than any person. You brought a female up here who was light-skinned, was beautiful, and you said she was beautiful, but she was fat. So you can't say.
Yes, I told you she was fat. I told you she was fat, but she was really pretty. She was really pretty.
So you would treat her just like you would treat Precious.
Just you saying that you missed the point.
Precious was ugly.
So y'all don't like so it's that you don't like ugly women. You'll date her if she's fat and beautiful, but you won't date her if she's fat and ugly.
That's a little bit closer.
HQ, I think we've done this dance before. And the fellas told you before, and they're telling you now. There's exceptions to every rule. Those girl, that woman he posted, the woman I posted, Naomi Sharon, Drake messed with her, and she is size 14. That's all you need to know. So that woman is an exception. I'm not when I'm out here macking, I'm not looking for a size 14. That's not on my list. If size 14 that stepped to me probably wouldn't get no play. But a woman with those looks and that physique, that's a size 14, that woman is an exception. Most men I know, almost all men I know, will holler at that woman. And they don't even mess with nothing bigger than 8. And they will holler at that woman. I know
why are they hollering at that woman if y'all don't deal with big women?
HQ,
because she's beautiful.
It's an exception to the rule.
It's an exception. It's an exception to the rule. Just because I don't like fat girls, don't mean I won't have sex with a fat girl.
So you would treat her. So you would treat her just like you would treat Precious, the light-skinned girl.
No, I would go to the mall with Three Majors. I wouldn't take Precious anywhere. It would be car sex only, blowjob only.
No. What I said was you would treat that light-skinned, beautiful girl like you would treat Precious, right?
No, I would not treat her like Precious. Precious is a wildebeest, HQ. Nobody wants to go outside with a wildebeest.
So why you keep saying I won't deal with fat women? Why you just won't say I won't deal with ugly women instead of fat women? Because you will deal with fat women.
HQ, if you put a side by side to Three Majors, hold on. If you put a side by side of Three Majors and Precious, and you can't tell the difference of what looks like what, I think this is where the problem is. You guys don't know the difference between what men want and what is beautiful. You guys just think that all women are on the same playing field. They're not.
This is wild. Fat is fat.
HQ, that's like saying every woman that's a size 8 is comparable. You're like, oh, you only like this size 8, but you don't like this size 8. Obviously, one is more attractive. Like, what are we talking about? That's why the guy preference the other one.
Why?
If we just talking about look.
Why, Sway? Why, Sway?
Maybe y'all don't
what are we talking about?
Glorious, do you understand what I'm saying?
It's a bunch of
how the proportions look. Come on.
It's a bunch of bull because men have actually said that I want a woman with a lot of meat on their bones. This is what I prefer. This is what I like. So why are y'all pretending now?
Who said that? Yes, what man said that?
What man with money said that too?
Okay.
Money, we talking about regular, everyday, average.
I'm talking about regular. I'm not talking about men with money.
Right. And you guys have said, I'm sorry. And you guys have said that just now. You said it. I said there's a difference between Precious and the light-skinned girl. You said, hell yeah, I take the light-skinned girl.
Ooh,
but I
no.
want Precious. I said, oh, okay, so the only difference between Precious and her is the fact that Precious is ugly and the light-skinned girl look good. So why do you keep saying you don't deal with fat women?
HQ, their body shapes are completely different, HQ. Their body shapes are completely, this girl, even though she may be big, she carries her weight super good. Their body shapes are completely
her proportion.
Different. So yes, there you go. Thank you.
Big women.
Yeah.
So you still will deal with big women.
I don't know why.
HQ, I don't know what you're missing with this. Other than you just trolling and gaslighting. I don't know where you getting from this.
I don't.
Yeah. Hey, pull Naomi Sharon up on the big screen. Pull her up.
Who is Naomi
Sharon? Pull her up.
I hate that name because I can't say it. Naomi
Sharon.
Or Beverly Johnson's daughter, who is a supermodel, married to. Who is she married to? Somebody, some star. Oh no, she was married to that basketball player. What's his name? Or she was what's his name? The light skinned tall basketball player played for the Lakers. Oh dang, I forgot his name. He's retired. He has his own show now. Matt something. His first name is Matt. She
Me,
was
Matt
married to him.
Barnes.
Matt
You
Barnes.
talking
Yeah.
about Matt Barnes, whose wife cheated on him with Derek Fisher. So we don't want to
Yeah.
use that.
But I'm
Because
saying
that
he
goes
was
back
with
to my premise.
he was with
That goes back to
Beverly
my
Johnson's
premise
daughter,
that a
who's
lot of
heavy.
women are. That goes back to my premise. A lot of women are loose as a goose. So we don't want to do that because HQ doesn't believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now look at her proportions.
This lady.
Yeah, like that's like come on.
That's
like,
Matt Barnes' ex wife.
Yeah, like
no.
Is this
no.
Matt Barnes'
you
ex-wife?
with that?
No,
Black
no, I
America,
don't think
you
so.
fooling with that? Black, you fooling with that, man?
She's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's not
so
even that.
so
She's
y'all
not even
saying
that
y'all
big.
saying she's overweight?
Yeah, she's
not
not
that-
even that big. Yeah, but I
She's
know
not
she's
even that
small.
big.
I know she's like 6 feet or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, she's
Y'all
a
getting
big
ridiculous,
dark
man.
woman, but
She's not
her
overweight.
stomach isn't sitting on her. Her titties aren't sitting on her stomach. It don't look like it's a difference. It's a difference in the way that a fat 3 a.m. girl look versus this girl. Precious
Well,
is a fat 2 or 3 a.m. type of woman. It's not the same. If you pull up Gabrielle Sidibe, you're not gonna be happy.
I'm not saying anything. You all claimed that men don't want to deal with women that are overweight. You all said that.
Yeah, that's what you
I
said.
am just
and that's why I came up.
I am disproving what you're saying. That is all that I am doing. It has nothing to do with I'm changing this, that, and the third.
you haven't disproved anything.
Yeah.
What we're looking at is a unicorn.
She's
The girl
overweight.
he mentioned
There's
is
plenty of
unicorn.
women that look like her.
What you're showing is an exception to the rule.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That
That woman right there is an exception to the rule. If you think every 12 to 14 looks like that, come on now, HQ.
Okay, so are you men saying that you have not heard that men say that they actually prefer, especially down the South? I'll say down South, they actually prefer women with meat on their bones. You gonna say that you haven't heard that?
Yeah, with a little body. But they ain't talking about like 14, 16. They probably talking about like 8, 10. So like we gotta be realistic with that too. Come on now.
So when men say that, that means we don't want a 00 or a size 1. Okay?
Yeah.
With the meat on their bones, yeah, you could be a 4, 6, maybe a 8, 10. We don't want a 00. That's what we mean by meat on her bone.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it's a lot of things that men say. Right. It's a lot of things that men say that you guys don't understand completely.
Y'all ain't finna
and I'll say it like that.
Y'all ain't finna gaslight me. I know what you said. You said don't know. This is a woman that's overweight. She's overweight, period. You all made it seem as though y'all don't date nobody that's overweight. We ain't dealing with no fat chicks at all. We ain't dealing with none of that. That was you all's claim. It wasn't my claim. It was you all's claim. And I keep saying to you, men will deal with a woman regardless of whether she's thin or she's big, depending on what she looks, which is what Black America.
Don't do that. That's not even fair. That's not even a fair
and we
comparison.
Can see the difference what a fat woman looks like.
No, we are depending on how she looks. Depending on how she looks.
Yes, because the face card. Come on now, y'all. Right. No, that's not even fair.
It ain't just the face card; it's the physique. Look at the physique.
Oh, okay. I dropped the link. Oh, okay. I dropped the link. But the physique, yeah, we all of us know what Precious looks like, but that's not the point. The point is, y'all didn't say, oh, we'll deal with skinny women and some of them can be a little bit overweight. They can be a little bit. Y'all didn't say that. Y'all said we don't deal with no overweight people. That's what y'all said.
That's how you hear it. That's how you hear it. That's not what we say.
That's not what was said.
That's what you hear. That's what you hear. That's not what we say, HQ.
He's quiet.
It's like you saying you just call us all hoes. I'm not saying you're all hoes. I'm saying there used to be a lot more wives to choose from. Now, most of the women, and when I say most, you take it to all. Most of the women are hoes. There's not a lot of wives in it.
HQ, what are you up here
We're not
doing?
talking about. We're not talking about what.
She
What
starts
what are
talking.
you up here doing, lady?
What do you mean? What am I up here doing? No,
You
y'all
up
not
here
gonna
back
y'all not
at
gonna
it
gaslight
again.
me. You're not gonna gaslight me. I
I
was
got a
over
gas
on SB.
mask
I've been on
on.
SBC channel. I know what they say over there. I know
I
what the men
I
say over
I
there
got
in the
I
comment section.
I got my gas mask on. I'm ready for you.
Oh, she brought up the
No
other channel.
know
shenanigans.
what I know what they say over there in the chat. I
All right,
know what I seen. I know
let
what
me
I heard. I don't. No, you ain't gonna gaslight me.
let me ask you one question.
What you hear?
Let me ask you one question, HQ. How you doing, Glorious Love? Salute to the chat. What up, Black? What up, Triple X?
Say,
HQ, do you date black men?
oh gosh.
Yeah, I date black men.
Do you date all black men?
No, I don't date all black men.
So it's a nuance to your decision making and which black men are attractive to you.
And I would have said I would date most men X, Y, and Z. That's it. I would say that. That's it. That's what you all said.
You gotta you these conversations have nuance when it comes to talking about what attracts each man to them. It's a nuance there. When it comes to dating women that might be deemed overweight, every woman, every person that's overweight ain't built the same and don't look the same. So nobody is ever saying, "Oh, if she weighs over 140, is no, it ain't." She might be 180 all titties or all booty or and with a pretty ass face. Come on, HQ. Why you playing? Why you playing
They
so
Oh,
with me?
say
no.
they used to say it's the way she carry it. That's what they old folks used to
How
say. It's the way they
how the
carry it.
fat fall? The fat falleth in the right spaces. You know what I mean? Like, why you being so?
No, that's not. Don't come with a new script. That's not
That
the.
ain't a new script.
That's
That's the
not what you
script.
all ever said. You never said that. You
Who?
said don't deal with fat women. Fat women means all.
Black America said no fat women.
If you don't make no distinction, you say all fat. When you just say we don't deal with fat women, that means all fat women. You never. They never said.
I didn't say no.
Nobody
I didn't
ever
say
said,
no fat
"Oh,
women. It
you
matters
don't
how
have
they
to
look.
accept yourself." It depends on how. No, y'all have never said. It depends on how she carries herself.
So you think that
Yeah.
we all just unanimously agreed upon a
Not how
weight
she
limit?
carries herself.
We all unanimously agreed on a weight limit and said if any woman is over this weight limit, she's off.
No, you didn't
What?
say any of that. You didn't say anything other than we don't date fat women.
Yeah, if
Eh,
she's 300 pounds, nobody
Yeah,
probably thinking
listen,
that.
we're not talking about obese women. Now, if it's a balance where the face card is hidden and the
Yes.
physique is workable, yeah, a guy gonna mess with it. That girl
Yeah.
you had pulled up, Naomi, the face card is hella approved, and the physique is most definitely workable. You know?
We didn't
Yeah,
already
she's
had
not
this
obese.
conversation.
I
Here's
had an aunt who was 300 pounds, and her butt was literally 275 of those 300 pounds.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a little too much for me,
Yeah,
but I
that's a little bit too much
understand.
junk in the
Now,
trunk.
see,
But
even that's too much. Even that's too much.
yeah,
How,
see,
really, really.
we gotta
oh,
bring back having some nuance and stop being on these extreme sides of the conversations.
right.
HQ.
Yes, because it's not
I
all
ain't
HQ.
hold on. Don't try to gaslight me. I know what you all said. I have always said there's beauty in every particular person. No, it ain't no beauty in no fat woman. I heard that a couple times. Oh, wait,
First of all,
maybe
nobody said that. Nobody said that.
our definition of fat is just way too
Okay,
big, sloppy, just not appealing.
No.
But
okay.
Y'all gonna go back to this too much butt. So if a woman even has too much butt, that's a problem.
if it's too sloppy to my eyes, it's a problem for me. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
just
here
what
we
it is. I don't, and I
and
like medium built women to petite. So is that I'm definitely is you know what I'm saying. But me and Triple X was up here and told you, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes just like women might tend to put a man in her phone as food, chicken wings, light bill. We gonna put big girl in the phone as Blowy J. You know what I'm saying? Like it it depends on the guy.
so that's cool, and I believe everything you say, and I'm running
I
with
can believe
everything you
that.
say. So I'm saying to you, don't get up on my panel and say I don't deal with fat women.
I don't deal with fat women, HQ. If they
There
too
you go.
fat for me, but that
There you
might. So my idea of fat to you and Glorious Love, y'all might be thinking I'm talking about like any woman over 250, 500, 600 pounds got a chance, or no, like 250 and
Right.
over is way too big
That's
for
where
me.
the trolling comes in.
Yeah,
If you will find the funkiest big chick that comes up on Kendra and be like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her?
if she got
hold
she
on,
got all
hold on,
that meat
hold
She
on.
hanging off
do.
her
She
elbows.
do.
This woman right here, this woman right here, I put her on the screen. This woman right here is a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Come on, how do I get her up there? This is a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Who
But
said she was fat?
she is overweight.
Yeah.
HQ, are you out? Yeah, she's smaller
I
than
don't see.
most of the black women that say they thick though. She is smaller than most women
Yeah.
that consider themselves
Yeah,
thick and
once
who would
again,
not call themselves fat.
I don't think they know what we saying when we're saying fat.
Any
Okay, so
woman,
this is what
any
I'm
woman that's
this
built like her would not call herself fat.
No.
right. Women with that extra meat hanging off of the back of their arm. Any
That
woman if your
elbow,
breast that elbow fat. Yes, you know what I'm
yep,
talking about.
that
Her
lunch
elbow
lady
got
arms.
shaved. Right. The lunch lady arms. When her any woman whose breasts are sitting on her stomach, or she has that big old pouch in the front of the
Or
fupa stuff.
she can't
That
even
she
walk
got
right.
Wait a
right.
minute.
She got
Now,
that extra meat. She
and you know
she
why?
got that extra meat.
And you know how I got this idea because of us having these pulling up the Kinder G contestants that may be a little overweight as opposed to a lot overweight. There's some women that came on the show that were a little overweight and she had a little fupa, and y'all was like, oh, she blowed out, she big.
But
Right.
it's
That's right.
other,
That fupa. We don't like that. We don't like that.
and she might not have the prettiest of face to justify that. She might not have the shape, that 240 pounds might not look right for her, but it might look better for another woman. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends. HQ, come on now, nuance,
Okay.
nuance.
All right, so it depends. Okay. It depends. All I'm saying is that I don't want to hear nobody say we don't deal with fat chicks. When I see this chick on the screen who's overweight, who's overweight, who got a little fupa, okay, who got a little fupa because she holding her breath in. Yeah.
This woman don't got no fupa HQ.
Yes, she do.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
no
don't see
fupa
no
on this
fupa.
woman.
HQ, you
I don't know
What
sound
are
that
you
I
What
agree
talking
with
are you
that
about?
because
that's
doing
I
not
don't
a
see
there?
that she's
fupa.
big at all.
A
She
fupa is hanging over the waistline.
she
A
is
fu a
holding her breath in.
That's fine. At least she could do that. Women with
Yes.
fupas can't. They
So
can't even suck it in.
I'm saying she has a fupa. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
All right, back to the
all right.
contestant. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
We don't deal with fat chicks. Are y'all crazy?
HQ, you act like somebody came up and said we don't deal with midgets. Like
Right.
you cannot any man or woman that gets on these platforms and say definitively they don't deal with a very vague generalized group of people is lying. And
I
they
think
just
she's just telling you y'all talk out of both sides of your mouth. I don't think
no
she
No,
actually
HQ,
she
telling
trying.
you
you
the
What
just
she
be
truth.
trying to
over
do
there.
is trying to expose somebody,
That's
and
exactly what
that's not
I'm
true though. It's not true.
HQ
It's
be
not
going
true.
to the pulling up to the ghetto, the ghetto gender wars, and she be pulling some gaslight, some good gas to come over here and throw at us. The more rational, logical people.
No,
I gotta ask Glorious. Glorious, was that lady fat to you?
To me, I didn't think she was fat.
No, I didn't say she was fat.
No, I didn't think she was fat.
Okay, so really, what are we saying then? Because
I'm not
nobody
saying
said that she was fat.
I'm saying you all made it seem as though y'all don't deal with no overweight, no fat, no nothing. Now we got to consider nuances. Now I got to consider nuances. Okay, now I get it.
No, you don't. No
nuances to
it.
You got to consider if she's pretty and if the fat don't fall right.
Precious. That's why I said Precious and the girl that used to play the flute that always was on the internet crying that went and lost weight. That's the type of women that no man is chasing that. Lizzo, thank you. Lizzo, no man is chasing that.
Ain't bad looking now. Ain't she about this size right here?
HQ, this woman
weight, but she ain't that small though.
This woman that you about to play is exactly why we say you gaslighting us, and you know it.
What's wrong with this lady? What's wrong with this lady?
You know what you
see. Yeah, and you know what, HQ? I want to call HQ out on something else too, guys. She over here just trolling away. Okay. Hey, you keep bringing up Cooley. Look, I understand that he definitely contradicted himself when he did that. But let it be known, that's a badass blind he got. Now, I'm not saying
a badass blind that got 5 kids.
He got 2 kids or 3 kids.
She got a banging. She got a banging body. She does have a nice body.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's a badass white girl to get.
Contradiction yet again.
You couldn't find one with no kids?
Yet again, we seen a contradiction. Y'all said, don't deal with no baby mama. She a baby mama. He made her another two baby mamas, and she bad as hell. She bad,
and
y'all.
He said bad. All baby mothers is trash.
So stop.
No, Cooley.
No. Look. I know what he said.
That's not what we say. That's not what we say.
Now they don't say that.
Yeah.
And he said that. I didn't say that.
We don't say all. We don't
no,
say all. This is what we say.
It
is best.
It wouldn't be in the
This is what we say. It is best if you're a single man without children. If you're a single man without children, it is best if you don't date a baby mama. Right. If he already had which he did,
we ain't finna do that.
You can date a baby mama.
Weeks ago was
no, you know what
he got one baby. Y'all keep drilling it in my head that a single man with a kid is the same as can date with a woman who ain't got no kids.
That's not what he used to say.
Huh?
That's not what he used to say.
That's not what Cooley used to say.
That's what I'm saying.
They used to say on here, he's the same as a single woman who don't have no kids. He can have one baby, so he got all them options. Now, that ain't how it go. Now we finna say something different.
HQ again. Anybody, male or female, that completely disregards a giant group of people in a very vague, generalized form with no type of nuance is not a reputable person to listen to. Period. On any platform. If you got that ideology, you are just feeding the internet talking points.
Right. And we don't say all, HQ. You keep saying, when we say most, all you hear is all. Exactly. That's what you hear. When we say most, all you hear is all. Exactly. Most black women have attitudes. Oh, you just said all black women have attitudes. That's not what we said. That's not what we're saying.
I'm not trying to gaslight.
Right.
Gaslight this. I done been over SBC channel plenty of times. Enough that y'all say what these talking points. Oh, a single mama. He's the same as a single mama. He's the same. Men are different. If they got a child, they don't have to worry about whether he got a child or not. He can get
men are different. You don't gotta feed my damn kids. HQ, you don't gotta take my kids to McDonald's. You don't gotta pay for my kids to go to Disneyland. You don't
If
gotta pay for my kids'
if
football.
they over
Don't
my
You
no,
house,
don't,
I
as
do.
don't
a
no
woman,
women
you don't
watch
pay
no
for
damn
They
shit.
not
watch
gonna
that
be
Leroy.
at
Don't
your
nobody watch
house.
no
They gonna
damn
be at
Cooley.
my house.
Don't
My
nobody
kids
watch
gonna
no
be at
damn
my house.
Cooley. For one, hold on. Don't nobody
Not
watch no
true.
damn Cooley. I only know about Cooley because his spot got blown up from him lying to the men. That's the only way I know about Cooley.
Yeah,
And
that's
I only
it.
seen him twice. I ain't never seen him after that. I don't go to no Cooley's channel. I don't
He's
listen.
on Fatty's channel like every other week now.
I don't watch Fatty's channel every other week. I'm not on the internet unless I'm doing my thing. I don't come on there and watch nothing. Have y'all seen me in the SBC chat? How many times you done seen me over there? Maybe once, maybe twice. I don't come on the internet and get in nobody's chat. I don't come on there and get on nobody's panel except SBCU and SBC. And since I'm not on there,
Yeah,
I don't come out at all.
but nobody around here was a proponent or hyping Cooley up. Like I had heard of him, but nobody that's in the core manosphere was a proponent of Cooley like that. Like he
Right.
was like
He
that guy
is
or something.
he's like that Fresh and Fit. He's a
Yeah,
specific demographic that you're talking about. He's
because
not a
he
man.
has baby
That
hands. He has
that's
baby hands.
Right.
That's why
that's
He's not a
gender.
man that other men would
baby hands.
even listen
He
to. It's like young ass men and white boys.
Yeah,
Fresh
but
and Fit
he
type
do
shit.
he do
but here's the thing.
gender war rage bait,
Yeah, but
gender
here's the
war
thing.
clickbait.
When he came on the scene, he had a script. He has a script. That's his script, and he came on there and he did his thing. And then he got the money, he got the fame, he got the subs, he got all of those things.
Uh,
And I get it.
HQ,
But
I want to give you a caveat. That
what
white
is
woman that he's with,
yeah,
is a mega star on fucking TikTok.
yeah,
A mega. So she
yeah,
been getting bread.
right.
He with her for the bread, and then he started his
They went
thing.
out for the
It,
bread and they got
they both content creators and it's entertainment. It's not to be taken as truth or fact or
so we shouldn't
nothing
believe what
else.
he said over there. We
No, we
shouldn't
should
believe.
watch things that's on our TVs as entertainment. We
Okay.
should watch
I
stuff
mean,
that's on
I take
entertainment
it.
Yep,
apps as entertainment.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
I'm saying I take it that way. I take it as entertainment.
Why?
I don't do any of that. I don't take any of
So
it in like that.
you
it seems like you're taking it really literal that
Oh,
he's
Yeah,
saying don't date a
exactly.
baby mama.
I took
they
what
That's what
you
I'm saying.
all brought. I took what you all brought over here to this channel and said to me. I took those things and listened to what y'all said. I don't go to another channel and say, "Oh, okay, he said that. Let me believe that." I don't do that.
HQ, what did I
I
say
listen to
about
what
dating
you
baby
all
mamas?
said over here.
All right, you listened to what we said. What did I say about me dating baby mamas? If you remember, we did talked about it a couple times.
What did you say about baby? You said you would date a baby mama, right? If she
I
got
said
one.
I have 2 kids, 2
Right.
baby mamas,
Right.
and
Wait a minute, you said you wouldn't date nobody with no kids.
I said I gave women with a kid. I've never dated a woman with more than one kid.
More
I've
than
given women with one kid a chance, but I prefer women who don't got kids, and that's mainly what I attract is women without children.
right, right, right.
That's
I mean,
that's just
in your lane.
that's a little bit of nuance and some real experience. These
Yeah,
dudes,
but I'm not saying that you cannot attract her. That's not what I'm saying. What I said was you're not just the same as a single baby, that a single person. You do have other children. Okay, and you have to put out money for those other children. So if you and I got together, some of your money would be going out of the household.
but
So it's not
see,
like I have it's
my
not like I would have all of your money into the house with
you
me.
ain't gonna have $1 of my money
You're
regardless.
not listening. I'm not talking about that. We women have our own money. We really don't need men's money.
Yeah.
But my
So it
whole
don't
point is
matter.
if we got married, some of your money would be going out the door to support those children. I would insist upon that. And then you would be short in this household. So therefore, I would have to help with the slack of that. I'm saying
How would he be short if he's not short now? If he's not short now,
I
how would he be short
understand what
then?
you're saying
Yeah,
in
how would he
theory,
be
but
short,
no,
HQ?
it's
What do
not
you mean by
short.
that?
I'm covering my bases now without you. So if
I'm
you're
saying
coming into my life why would I be? Are you just going to be a debt? You're just coming in as a bill. Like you're going to make my life more expensive.
Okay,
Like
so
that drastically.
what happened? My whole point is most men, average money. We looking at average money, right? So we looking at average money, like $1,000 a week. Let's just say $1,000 a week, but you got to pay child support. You're gonna pay out at least 1,000 of that if you got 2 kids. So that basically means you only bringing home 3,000 as opposed to 4,000 if you didn't have kids. I'm just making a general scenario. I don't know how much it would be, but I'm just saying you putting out 1,000. So I think 3,000 is different from 4,000. I don't know whether y'all think that is, but it's a difference, right? So if you only bring in 3,000 when you should be bringing 4,000, but the 1,000 is going out the door to another female to help take care of your children, then you're short your money.
Okay.
You would be
I love that. I love that you said that. But now he's taking care of himself. Everything is fine. He has a car. He has an apartment or a house. He pays all of his bills. Everything is fine off of his $3,000 with the $1,000 going out. How is that taking away from you if you come into his life?
I'm not saying
because he's already straight. He's already straight. He don't need you for anything.
I'm
Just
not
like
saying
you don't
away
need
from
him.
me.
So how is that taken away from you?
I'm saying I'm saying if you want to move or you want to progress or you want to go do anything or move up in any kind of lifestyle in any kind of way, you're not going to be able to do that unless you bring 2 children right along with you, and they're going to have a pay raise and increase too. So therefore, you're always going to be making X, Y, and Z as opposed to.
I don't understand that.
I get what you're trying
we're
to
talking
say.
regular everyday.
I don't understand where you're going with
I
that.
get what
Because
you're
his
trying
bills,
to say.
he's already making it. So where are you
Hold
going
on,
with this?
Because why is it that if I make 4,000 and I got 2 kids, all 4,000 of my money is coming in the house? 1,000 of my money ain't going out of the house.
But it's not going.
My house.
But you're still having the man pay for things in the house. You see what I mean? That man is still taking your kids to McDonald's. You said before, your money, you're going to do things for the house and stuff like that. That man is still going to be still taking care and maintaining the household. Your money is going for your kids. I don't understand is what I'm saying.
No, I mean, maybe y'all don't understand. I didn't get it.
I feel like you trying to say
y'all think 4,000 is the same as 3,000. No,
I get what you're saying. You trying to say if I come to the table making $4,000 a month, and Shawty come to the table with no kids making $4,000 a month, but I'm putting out $1,000 out of my household, and we married, and we sharing a pot of everything, vacation, mortgage, and all of that. Now it's like I'm coming to the pot shorter because I have children already. But that scenario that you've given is like very, if we was to put that in real life, because I'm in that situation. I have 2 children. In real life, yes, having 2 children added more expenses and bills to me. My daughter just started high school. That shit just cost me some bread. But you know how in real life I apply your scenario?
Yeah, but
making more money.
Hold on.
So if I take your scenario in real life and I'm making $4,000, but I'm putting out 1,000 in child support, and I want to,
then you got to come out of your pocket with some more for your daughter graduating.
Hold on, exactly right. So in real life scenario, I'm making $4,000. I'm already coming out 1,000. I got prom and graduation coming up, child college and all that shit. So in my mind, in that scenario, I'm gonna stop making $4,000 and spending 1,000 in child support and start making $5,000 and spending 1,000 in child support. $6,000 if I can. That's just how real men logic is going to apply that situation every single time.
And that's why married men make more. That's what I was explaining to you last week.
That's why I went from a 45,000 a year warehouse worker to a $80,000-$90,000 a year truck driver because I got 2 kids, and I don't want to take that loss and feel it. I want to have that I want to be making extras. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I get what
That's
you're saying in theory, but
right.
we're always going to be we're going to take care of our shit, and the woman is never going to be affected, whether she got kids, don't got
Right.
kids.
And you're
Me
still
and
not
my
helping.
kids and my
That's in a
household
normal
will
ideal,
always be straight.
but we talking about normal ideal. We're talking about ideal situations, because that's not always somebody going from 40 to 80. Most people are going to stick with that 40 and deal with that 40. They're not going to jump to the 80. So you're not just a normal everyday person. An everyday person makes 50,000 a year. They ain't jumping from 50 to 80. So we're talking about a regular person that ain't doing no jumping. Okay, that right there, take your scenario, 4,000, 1,000 got to go out the door. Your daughter came to you. I need you to pay for prom, XYZ, shoes, limo, all that. That come out of the household that you got with me. So therefore, that meant that right there, that's about $500 or more that got to come out of the household with me. Who gonna pull the slack? I'm gonna pull the slack because I'm your partner. That's all I'm
What
saying.
slack? Everything is
There is
already
no
taken
slack,
care
HQ.
of.
What are
What
you talking
slack?
about?
It's
There
no
is no
slack.
slack.
Everything is already taken care of.
How?
Okay. Me and you get married. We're gonna use the 4,000 scenario, right? I got this, boom, $1,000 come out. Before we even get married, I'm already taking care of all of my stuff. I got my house, I got this, I got
No,
I need.
no.
Now,
Most people have not done that. Most people, average person buys a house in their 40s. So no, you have not done all of that yet. You're
no.
talking
So,
about as
and what
older
I'm saying is,
person that's
oh,
40, probably not. And you're
oh,
talking about getting married.
well, most
I don't have any
men
kids.
men
They
don't,
were young.
men don't even hit their financial stride until their 40s, HQ. And
So
this is what the women, you guys don't
regular.
understand. And this, let me explain to you what medium is, okay? The medium average of a man is $50,000. You have a whole lot of 18, 19 to 30-year-old guys that are making 20 and 30,000 a year. Then you get over 40, and all of the guys are making 70, $80,000 a year. So
But
it
we're not
brings it
talking
down
about
to the middle. Yeah, we are, because
we're
it
not. We're
matters.
not, because I come into the scenario without any children, and 9 times out of 10, I'm in my late 20s, early 30s, and so are you. So therefore, no, we're not making the 80K. We're making the 40 and the 50. You're making the 40 and the 50. No, that's not. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, yes, it is a financial hit when somebody comes with you. It's not the same. Okay, it's not the same when you're 32 and I'm 30, and you got 2 young kids, and your money has to go outside the door, and I don't have no money. And you got
So are men
go.
with kids, are men with kids homeless? Is that what we're saying? They don't have a car and they're
What
just
I'm
homeless
saying.
because they have
What I'm
money going
saying.
out on child support?
No, I'm saying when there is a hit to his budget because of a child, one way or the other, a hit paying for schooling, paying for whatever, that hit
Can y'all
comes
hear
out of
me?
that household. That's all I'm saying.
I got
We
more
can hear you
kids.
now. It was real low.
I got more
Huh?
cars than I got kids, HQ. But I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna be listening in the background.
Okay.
I
Thank
gotta
you for coming up, Ron.
pop
Thank
some
you for coming
Hey,
Advil.
up.
Ty Pro, before you go, can I ask you a
And me
question?
too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ty Pro,
Yes,
be
sir.
honest with me.
Yeah.
Do women do women spend money on you? You got 2 kids by 2 different women. What is the most expensive thing one of those women have bought you?
Ha, 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 ha.
Wife. Oh,
um,
your wife. I'm saying your wife.
I'm
No,
not
women.
married, but the most
Okay,
Women.
so we talking about
Women,
wives.
period.
We're not talking
No,
about women.
we're talking
We're talking
a woman is a wife. A wife is a woman. They're interchangeable.
yeah, I get with black because
No, they're
they
not.
don't even got other kids
not.
with other men. So my children with them is they only children, so they definitely get on my nerves like a wife. But the most expensive thing either one of them ever got was my son's mom bought me a custom blanket with a bunch of pictures of me and my son for the Father's Day after he was born. That's about it.
Thank you. Thank you. A cheap ass chick. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm gonna be listening. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You can ask some of the wives what they bought their husband.
Got to.
No, it don't count, Miss Glorious, because for one, HQ told me she bought her husband a motorcycle after I don't know how many years of marriage, after his blood, sweat, and equity had been going into her for a couple of decades.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
That shit don't count. It's not an equal exchange.
Wait a minute.
It's not an equal exchange.
You make it sound as
okay.
though
I got one when you go ahead though.
You make that sound as though that's a normal everyday wear and tear thing. A lot of people don't buy gifts. A lot of people buy cars. They might buy X, Y, and Z. Not everybody gets a gift because they get married or it's their birthday or whatever. Not a lot of people get that stuff. Okay, you making it sound like I got to go all out every year. His birthday come every year. He got to buy.
I'm talking about Father's Day. I'm talking about Father's Day. I'm talking about Christmas. Listen, hold on. I'm talking about Father's Day. I'm talking about Christmas. I'm talking about Christmas, and I'm talking about the birthdays. HQ, taking a woman to a dinner on Valentine's Day is anywhere from, let's say, $150 to $1,000. That's just for a day. Now, if your husband did not do that, I don't do that either. I don't believe in that shit, right? But if your husband didn't ever take you to spend flower money or anything like that, I'm just not believing you. Because we do it. Even the knuckle draggers do that shit.
Well, let's be honest. And I'll be honest with you. My husband, Fee, only bought me 2 things that equaled flowers. 2. That's it. One right before he died, and one when we first got married. And I told him, what did I tell him? I don't like gifts. I like for you to do things for me. Don't buy me gifts because I don't like gifts. I don't like flowers. I love flowers as a flower, but don't buy them for me because they're just gonna die on the counter. So he never.
So you're not the typical woman. Women love that shit. You are that.
You're a unicorn. I've never had a woman say that ever.
Well,
I'm just saying you don't have to. It doesn't matter how much the gift is. It matters the thought that you can buy me a $500 gift. You can buy me a $500 gift.
I hate when you guys do.
But wait a minute. Can I just say something? I mean, can I just say something? As a former
and t-shirts on those days is bullshit. Don't do that.
As a former married woman,
it's not the former
married woman. Can I just say something? My husband and I, we gave equal gifts. That's basically, we gave equal gifts. He was the one who handled the money for most of the time, but we gave equal gifts. Now, the most expensive thing you asked, one time he bought a house on his salary and all his salary, which is good. And we stayed there. And then I bought a house on my salary.
Right.
So there was equal exchange. We gave equal gifts and equal exchange.
Why did you buy a house if you guys already had a house? Why would you do that? It's just a question.
Because
this is gonna get real dark real quick.
Why is it going to get real dark? Because we wanted he bought a townhouse, and I'll get specific with you. He bought a townhouse in his name on his salary. We wanted to be outside of the townhouse. We wanted another house. I bought a single family house. We moved outside a single family house. We had the townhouse as a rental property. Okay.
So
that's
did
okay,
you
right?
live in the townhouse? Did you live in the townhouse?
I did live in the townhouse with him until we moved. I bought the single family house on my salary.
That's right. And you were allowed
in that
or able, wait a minute, but you were allowed or able to stack your money to buy the other property, correct?
Exactly.
Because you said that you bought it off of your salary, right?
Yes, not initially because we moved out of that townhouse. We moved out of the townhouse into my daughter's house. Then we stacked the money, and then we moved into the house I bought.
Is it we or you stack the money?
We stacked the money. We stacked the
So
money.
you can't say you, because if he put $1 on it, you didn't do anything. You guys did it together.
I just told you this. I told you it was based. I spent money in the townhouse too. I just told you it was based on his salary. It was an acquired property based on his salary, which was, if you want to talk about equal exchange, that was based on his
Miss
salary.
Glorious, that it
The
doesn't
acquired
count.
property
I'm
was
sorry.
based on my
I'm
salary.
sorry, it
The
doesn't.
single family home. I'm sorry. Did you hear me?
Okay, you must have.
Go ahead, Black.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, I heard you, but what I'm saying is it doesn't count. If we bought a house on my salary and
Mm-hmm.
that's what we can afford and we live in there, yes, I
Mm-hmm.
understand you're putting your money into the house. But then
Yeah.
you say y'all moved in with your daughter and you guys bought another house according to your salary, as
Mm-hmm.
if he didn't put any money into it. And I want you to hear how it sounds to
No,
me.
I
Hold on.
explained it from the beginning. We gave equal. We gave equally to each other.
But I'm saying to you, if I give you if it's that serious, and maybe it should be a way in a family where you say, if anybody gives a gift, the gifts can't be over $100, or the gifts can't be over $50, or the gifts can't be X, Y, and Z, because most poor people can't afford to be giving out gifts.
HQ, your husband used to give you $1,000 a week to pay the bills. HQ, you told us that.
No gift. That
Like
wasn't
you
no gift.
can't, like you can't take that back, HQ. He gave you $1,000 a week
But that was the bill.
for almost 25 years. That's a lot of goddamn money, HQ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that we talking about not giving me money just to be giving me money. Here, I'm gonna hand you $1,000. I'll do it what you will. That's not what he said. That's not how it was done. It was, this is the bill money. Take care of X, Y, and Z. If anything goes over, you're responsible for that. Okay, that was the agreement. Not many things went over it because I know how to negotiate shit, but not many things went over that $1,000. So we would be able to maximize my money for credit cards and trips and all of those kind of things. So
Exactly.
I'm saying
the things that don't matter.
So I'm telling you, he didn't give me any money to spend on me. He didn't give me money to spend on me. He gave me money to pay the bills. So I had to
But you spent all your money on yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Any money I made,
all the money you brought in was for you.
Everybody else. What? No, I'm saying any money I made had to go on me and everybody else. If he needed a new pair of work boots, boom, I had to pay for it. If the kids needed uniforms, boom, I had to pay for it. If X, Y, and Z or something broke or something, I had to pay. That had to come out of my money. So yeah,
wait a minute. Hold on. You're telling me that if the car broke down and it was a major thing, that he didn't get it fixed, you got it fixed?
That's what we use credit cards for.
So in other words, this man gave you his whole paycheck?
No, he didn't give me his whole paycheck, but
and that's what I'm saying. If he needed to run the Chiefs, it was Chiefs back then, right? It wasn't AutoZone, because once again, we in the same age bracket. If he needed to run and go get a water pump, he said, "Baby, give me some money or a credit card so I can go get this water pump."
We each had a credit card, so we each had to do what we had to do, and I was the one who paid for the credit card.
You paid for his credit card also. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
For the whole time?
Yes.
Every time?
I'm the one who handled the money, so I'm the one who paid the credit card. Yes.
Something. Yeah, that is a super anomaly. Shout out to you guys. But once again,
I was better at money. I was better at money. He just
that's good.
That's it.
Yeah, but and once again, shout out to you, because I believe it. That's why I got one that's great with money too. But the whole thing about it is, HQ, that $4,000, especially back then when we were younger, $4,000 went a long way back then.
Right.
There was I got 16 kids that I raised, HQ. 16. I want to say I had like 6 of them I was raising by the time I was 21 or 22. $4,000 back then in the 90s, especially, that money went a long way.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand, we had 2 kids, then we had 3 kids, then we had 4 kids, then we had 5 kids. So the more kids we had, the poorer we got. So we had to be creative with that. You know, we had to be creative with that moolah, right? We had to be creative with that money. But if you look at that money, all I'm saying is all that money was gone. And whatever money he kept was his money.
All right.
Was my money.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. Is that was how that went. But I'm just saying, the money would have went out the door if it would have been if you had just me not having any kids and him having kids, and then his money would have went out the door. It's just, that's all we saying. That's all I'm saying. But we got this one guy. Let's do this one guy and then we done. Okay.
All right, I'm dropping down, y'all. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, Glorious.
I see you talking a lot of junk in the comment section.
Look like an old Mario.
The dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Mario. No, not.
You know what? I'm tired of women looking for rich men. I'm looking for rich women. We're about to switch it up in 2025.
Wait a minute, but aren't you a man now? I know AD in real life. AD, you do very well. You do very well in real life. You would fall into the rich category yourself. So why do you need a rich woman?
Because you know what? I'm gonna be like women. I'm not dating nobody that makes less than me. Well, most of the women I meet make less than me. Much less.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be, AD. You're supposed to. Okay.
Why can't I have the same feelings as women?
Because you don't
get them.
Why can't I don't care?
Why. First of all, rich men, y'all like things your way, right? So it's hard to, and a lot of times money is the motivation that makes the women deal with the stuff that comes along with you guys. So
men don't get it. We never get it our way. I'm here to defend all men. Men, we never give it exactly our way. We always are more lenient towards women. What do you want to do today, baby? Where you want to go eat, baby? Hey, where would you like the vacation? So we never ever really do it our way, ever. Men are basically built to help service women. That's it. That's the role we tend to play. But you know what? It's 2025. We switching it up this year. And guess what? The next date I go on, I'm sliding her the bill.
The next day you go on. So
he's sliding her the bill, y'all. Triple black.
He letting them know what time it is.
No, he looked like that singer Mario. No, that one singer. That young. You know who I'm talking about? That young singer married that half Asian girl. Damn. He belonged to that Backstreet. No. Damn, I forgot.
That would be the moment that she would go to the bathroom.
Let me see.
And you would never see her face again.
Why?
Well, you guys want to be equal, so he's just giving you equality. He's giving you equality.
Why would you want her to pay the bill?
Why not?
Why do you want her to?
Why do I always have to pay the bill?
Why would you not want to pay the bill? Why would you not?
I've been paying the bill all my life. You know what? This is my thing. I don't even know if women have wallets. If they got a wallet, I ain't never seen one.
Preach, brother, preach.
We're telling you to go to therapy. Like, if you make your money, you do what you want to do with your money. But I think you have to understand, men talk about being providers forever. And I don't understand all of a sudden when you got some money to provide, why y'all don't want to provide? Like I
don't think that men talk about being providers. Men are bred to be providers. It's not like we ever really had a choice. They just immediately told us that you're going to support the household. Period.
There
I
you
don't
go.
mind
Preach
the
it.
role. I really don't. I don't mind the role, but a lot of times I hear women, and not Kendra, I hear women talk about, I will not date a man that makes less than me. And to me, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Why not uplift somebody? Why not pick someone up? Especially if you call yourself loving them and cherishing them and open to dating them, why not pick them up? Why not?
You
Men,
heard
we've
the
been
man,
picking up
HQ.
women all our
HQ,
entire
you don't
life.
like none of
Why
this, huh?
aren't women?
Hold
You don't
on.
like
What?
none of this, HQ.
What?
I say you don't like none of this. I wouldn't date no man that make less than me. I don't want to date a 5'8" man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. This men are, you know what? It's fine. Like I said, I don't think.
Men, you have a right to declare. You have a right to ask for and declare whatever you want to ask for and declare.
But did you hear what Kendra also said? You will never hear from that woman again. And what's my main thing? We want to be vagina adjacent. I want to be close to your vagina. I want to have it on demand and access. The problem is, if I'm paying for everything and I don't get cooperation from you, then we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. It's a problem.
Y'all tell me tell me this movie that it had a bunch of black actors and actresses in it. They were married, some of them married, some of them weren't, and they were like high school, they were like college friends and whatnot. Black. They came together and made this movie. What was the name of that movie? With black. It was a group of them that were married. What's the name? Damn, I can't think of a freaking name that was in that freaking movie. It was a movie where a bunch of black people.
You talking about a long time ago?
Yeah, maybe this movie is about 10, 15 years ago. A movie that had black lead actors. It was they were football people, and he was cheating on his wife, and he found out that he slept with his friend.
Oh, you talking about it wasn't The Wood, it was The Best Man.
There you go, Best Man. There you go, Best Man. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
willing to pick a man up.
This is a serious question.
Yeah, why not? Why can't?
So one thing I like to do is give the whole vision.
Okay,
right?
let me hear it.
So I'm a woman. Mm-hmm. You're asking I should pick the man up. So I wake up early. I go out in the world to knock down and make money while he's in the house. Now, if he's disabled or something happened, physical, hospital, that makes sense. But while he's in the house and I'm out in the world, out here getting it. So is this the kind of man that you would want your daughter to date?
No. I'm not saying that that's the kind of man, a lazy man. I'm saying a man that has a lesser plan than you. His plan in life didn't exactly work out. He needs more direction. Why can't a woman lead him in a better direction and actually give him some growth so therefore he can get there, opposed to always having to be there already?
Boom. I'm liking him more and more.
You only liking him because he said a woman needs to lead a man.
Hey,
cut it out.
Look, I'm listening to him too.
That's what I'm.
No, he looked like an older Omarion. That's the name I was trying to figure out. An older Omarion, a slightly fat Omarion.
Talking about.
I'm not too. I understand.
He definitely don't look like my little cousin.
Like what you're saying. First you said lead. So now are you saying you want the woman to be the leader and not the man? Because
I think in some relationships women do lead. I think it's some, but not all the time. I think sometimes.
Oops, sorry.
A woman can have a better plan than me. Why not? She can definitely say, hey, let's just say if she's a real estate broker and she's telling me, hey, guess what? That property over there, that's not it. You need to look across the street. That's where it's at. So sometimes there's always people. I think sometimes people, not just a certain gender, has a better plan. Sometimes people have a better plan. And I wouldn't mind listening to one or at least hearing someone's perspective that may be better than mine. I'm open.
I agree to that. I agree with that. First of all, should I put your business out there? And
Yeah,
AD
go
is
on.
not broke at all.
I'm an open book.
Hold on. AD is actually one of my millionaire friends. Okay. So what's interesting
He's a
to me
millionaire?
is you're talking
Yeah,
like
he got bread. Hey, HQ, my daughter calling. I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. And thanks for showing up. Thank you.
from this manner of a man who actually would need this assistance. You don't need.
Now, see, this guy is breaking a lot of stereotypes. This guy right here, he's saying, okay, well, maybe she don't. But he said the woman need to pay. The woman can lead. The woman can do all that. What's wrong with what he's saying? And he a millionaire. There's another thing that says millionaires don't all think the same. They all don't want women like that. Look,
You know why? Because I just heard so many statistics where there's so many men that look like me that aren't doing so well. And I just realized that sometimes people need help. People need help. They need somebody that knows better. And sometimes the guy that you're dating may not have the right perspective on his business or anything like that. So a man needs to be open to a better plan. He needs to hear a better plan. And whether or not it comes from a woman or his best friend, he should be open to hearing that. And I think so much that we always hear that man needs to be ready. He needs to be ready. He needs to be ready. But why not letting someone that he's dating help him get in a better situation? There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think you got to have a conversation
Nothing wrong with
the
that.
gender then, because there's a lot of men who don't want to be led by women.
Mm.
There's a lot of men who, you know, we say this intimidation at times, but there's some men who sometimes can't even deal with a woman doing better than them financially, right? There's some men who feel less than a man if a woman is out there going to get it and he's not able to rise to the occasion. There's a lot of different factors to this. Now there are plenty of examples though where we'll just use celebrities because we will all know them, right? But I feel like in the example that you are giving, Kandi and Todd, to me, fit it as a perfect example. Obviously, Kandi was extremely wealthy when Todd met her, but Todd is one of the reasons he had the television background. And together they have built an empire in Broadway plays and different productions. So even though she had a certain component as a money access stardom, he had the wherewith talent, and they came together as a partnership. So that does happen at times. It does happen at times.
But don't you think more relationships should be built on? Because me and you had a conversation the other day. I said one of the hardest things in life is for someone to accomplish so much without a person on their side. Without a person on side. Now, once they are successful, it's hard for them to actually meet somebody because they always are questioning whether or not why that person is there. Like, why are they here? Are they here because I'm rich as hell? Are they here because I drive a Rolls Royce? Are they here because I got a big old house? You start questioning yourself. So I think if we open up this whole relationship thing, that it's okay for a man to make less than and for a woman to actually pull a man up, it gets a little bit different. No?
I mean, I'm not far-fetched from the idea, but also there's just a lot of components in it, right? But my thing is the way you are talking about a woman pulling a man up,
right?
Why don't you just pull a woman up? Like
I've been doing it all my life.
Okay, so then what's the problem?
No, I don't have a problem. But there's so many women are waiting for men to have all this money and do all these things. I think we should think more, hey, let's do something together. Even if it's later in life, even if you're in your 40s or your mid 30s, we should start thinking like that. Opposed to be like, nah, I'm not going to date a man until he makes at least 6 figures. When we already know 49%, I mean, like I said, I already told you the numbers, less than 6% of black men in the United States make over $100,000.
Right.
They call you sassy, AD.
Huh?
They call you sassy.
I don't mind what they call me. Call me rich first. Put rich in front of my name first, because I already did it and I already pulled it off. So a person like me can never be sassy. So I'm not even tripping on that.
So, but you said something about how do you know the woman only wants you? Listen, she
Right.
absolutely, here's the deal. She absolutely wants you for the reasons that you described. And you should just be okay with that. You should want to, no, because it's like you work hard to become like.
Yeah, but how are you going to get any other kind of result? You have money. You appear to have money. How are you going to, and the only way he can do it is if he gets a woman that is making what he's making. So when people say, oh, okay, a rich man is going to take a poor woman and X, Y, and Z, he's saying, if she make what I make and she's a chick that got that kind of money, I want that chick. So therefore, I know she ain't over here for my money. She already got her own money. And I say, sound reasonable to me. Then you need to start dealing with women who got money instead of dealing with women because you just want to deal with women. There's beautiful women who make a lot of money, just like there's poor, beautiful women. So you need to be looking in the pool where the women who make money at and look for the beautiful women in those pools. I know how it works, Project Leroy. Whatever makes your dick hard. I get all that. But he's saying he want to make sure that she don't want him for his money. So he need to be looking in a specific pool where the women make money. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
A pretty girl knows the man wants her because she's pretty, right? So yes, the pretty girl wants a successful man because you're successful. Like you guys are putting together a component. That's what y'all decided to do. I do think it is best. I agree with you. If you met somebody on your way up,
There you go.
But that's not your reality. So now we in the game, coach. Like one thing about me is we got this game of life. I'm 46 years old.
Mhm.
I tell my age because it puts things in perspective. I'm at my halfway point on in my life. I feel like I got my grandmother lived to 93. So I got like 46 more years left on this planet.
Talk about
I'm not wasting no time. Like either we got the same plan or we don't. Let's keep it moving. So I feel like you've done well, you did successful. To me, you should have no complaints. You have 1,000 women, and yes, she's gonna be with you because of your success. That's just what it is.
Kendra, can I tell you this?
Huh?
You look so pretty today.
Oh,
You look good,
blonde.
girl. Now you're killing it today.
It's the blonde. It's the blonde.
It's the blonde. The blondes have more
But
fun.
this wig is gonna be going tomorrow because I gotta go in the sauna.
You look good today.
Hey,
You look good
to my
today.
show. They're getting upset.
Okay.
I'll get to my show. Bye, AZ.
Bye.
Kendra G singles.
Well, I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad. I ain't mad at him. He's saying, I don't want nobody to want me for my money. I want somebody to want me for me. And everybody wants that. Everybody wants that. Nobody wants to be wanted for their money. Nobody wants to be wanted because they got a body. Nobody wants to be wanted because you just want my pussy or whatever. So it's on both sides. So, people need to start acting accordingly. You want reciprocity? That's my love language. Reciprocity is my love language. You pour into me, I'm going to pour into you. And I don't want you over here because I make money. And I don't want to be over there because you make money. That's why I always say to people, I want somebody who make what I make or more. Because I don't want to be over there for your money. And I don't want you to be over here for my money. I want you to have your money. I have my money. And then we come together and do what we got to do. That's the ideal situation. And that's what most situations are. Unless you're rich. Okay. And most of us are not rich. Most of us are average, make less than 100K. So we are dealing with the people that we are on their level. Most of us are. So it is what it is. Gifted One HQ Reacts membership. Thank you, 3 a.m. Thought Club. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. But we didn't get to talk about that more, but we will talk about this a little bit more because there's another video like that, but not tonight. Tonight, thank you for coming out. Thank you all. But, HQ got to eat and we got to do what we got to do. And I will be up here tomorrow for some more foolery, some kind of foolery. I don't know. Let's see what foolery is going on in the YouTube streets. I don't know, but we're going to find out. I think y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and turn on your notification buttons. When I put a video out, at least y'all can come over and like the video. Come over, like the video. You ain't even got to watch it. Just come over and like the video. We're trying to like the videos, get the videos out, and do what we got to do. Like. Click the like button, even if you watch the video. If you don't want to watch the video, just click the button. Like the video and keep it moving. Let's see what they got going on in these YouTube streets. I don't know. It is what it is. I thank you all for coming out. Gaslighter calling Stover Gaslight. Shut up.